happening? What's the tea? Hey, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Who's ready for part 2? Who's ready for Beck is a Liar part 2? Who's ready for Amberlynn Reed calling Beck a liar for 2 hours? Part 2. Me. Jordy, you already look so done. No. I am fully charged, replenished. I am far from done. I am far from jaded. I am far from jaded. All right? Knock that off. Let's eat. Let's eat, bitches. I just had a lobster roll and it was nasty. So I'm ready to eat something different. It was gross. It was icky. Hi, Missing Feathers. Hi, Fun. Watching as I drift off. Good night to you, girlies. You will be my lullaby. What's... Mary had a little lamb. Amber had a little cheesecake, little cheesecake, little cheesecake. Amber had a little cheesecake and then she poured salt all over it so she wouldn't eat the rest. Let's eat. That'll never get old. A lesbian feeder with the username Let's Eat. Like, that is the pinnacle of modern day art. Can anyone top that? I mean, a lesbian feeder on FetLife named Let's Eat. She included in a 6-letter username. She incorporated lesbianism, fat, and like, let's get it started. I mean, the pinpoint accuracy of that username is unmatched throughout any facet of the internet. Cannot be topped. Modern day art. I don't know how. Yeah, no notes. I have no notes for that. Les Eat is iconic. Guys, they're still together. This might be wishful thinking, but I think they're still together. I don't know if I'm ready to give Emily up. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't. I think she's still in the mix. I do. I mean, come on. It can't be that short of a season. Let's Eat. The amount of iconic moments that we were hand delivered, that we were Uber Eats during that little arc. I mean, I'm not ready to let go. She's still here. She's still here. Emily is still here. We're only giving up Emily for Lent. I can't quit Emily. Gone but not forgotten. Jordy, all the ranting you did about her and Amber. I know. Me for 6 months straight. Amber needs to get Amber needs to get the fuck away from this bitch. She's dangerous. This is ridiculous. This is depravity. Who would ever spend their time with someone like this? Get her the hell away from her. And as soon as they break up, well, wait a second. I don't think I'm ready. You know what? They were right. The Pussycat Dolls were right. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You just might get it. Honestly, should I become a pro Emily reaction channel? Like pro Amber, pro. You know how there's like pro Amber people? Should I switch it up and do pro Amber instead of like shitting down her throat every night? Yeah. Would you guys get on board with that? Like if I was like the ringleader of it, if we were like pro Amber? Stupid. You wouldn't make it. Emily fan page. Yeah, I could be like Alexis and I could go out to dinner with them and be like, yeah, like everything, like that was just like that's water under the bridge. Yeah, like whatever. No, I'm over it. Like Emily and Amber are like icons. Like I'm so here for it. Like go to dinner, you know? Like get Mexican dinner and then walk around the casino. And then like I can supervise Amber laying on Emily while she gasps for air. Why are there tomato emojis? You guys wouldn't like that? You think for me, Jordy, so whatever you say. Could I single-handedly turn the internet in favor of Amberlynn? Body cam up. Okay, we have two choices. We have three choices. Option one, we continue the way we are. Option two, I buy the Oshkosh police body cam footage of the night that Emily got locked in the garage by Megan. Option three, wait, no, there were two options. Choosy. Yeah, choose. Pick. Pick one. Stupid. All right, we still got another hour and a half of her on the couch bitching about Beck, so let's get started. Amberlynn Reed, here she is, live. Look at the thumbnail. Look at this. Look. You looking? Hold on. Look at look at her thumbnail. That's not like the second that I'm paused on. That's actually the thumbnail that she uploaded. Look at this. Honestly, all her thumbnails should be like this. I don't want to see her. Stupid. Her playing on her phone. Oh, she's looking rough here. Oh, jeez. All right, where were we?
It was not good. Alyssa, I don't think you've been here the whole time, honey.
Honey. Alyssa, honey. She likes to throw in that honey when she's like fighting with other women.
Y'all acting like you ain't never had lice. I had lice so bad when I was in kindergarten. They sent me home like 9 million times. Like, yeah. Lindsay, you must not have watched the whole thing, honey buns.
Oh, there she goes again. Honey buns, honey. That's her like way of like being like cutesy with like fighting other women.
Um, it was literally, oh my God, Wayne, that's hectic. Your roach. It was an earwig. Lice isn't the same as bed bugs at all. Ew, someone just said I need your cooter.
I didn't have lice. I had bed bugs. Hair flip.
Okay, sorry, I just had to share that because I was like, I'll just share it. Okay. Ooh. A lot of people like were like, you guys never even had sex. I don't know who said that, but me and Beck definitely had sex, like in the beginning, especially. And then once I started having my cancer symptoms, the sex obviously stopped. But then it was
Oh yeah, because of the cancer. That's why it stopped. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, that's the reason why. But like you have to remember, Amberlynn considers hardcore makeouts sex. I guess that there are different definitions for what people consider sex. Me, I consider. No, we're not going to talk about that. But Amberlynn has different interpretations. No. Attention off of me. Back to her. Back to her. In an Instagram Q&A one time, someone asked her body count. And she said, well, what do you consider sex? Like penetration, licking, or like hardcore makeouts? Because if you consider hardcore makeouts sex, my body count is like 7. Yeah. So I don't know what Amberlynn considers doing the deed. I don't know. I need her to define that. Like, hardcore wiping, is that sex? I mean, honestly, you have to think about it. If you're getting up in there may be some arousal, at least from one person's end. Is that sex?
it was 2 months before they broke up with me. We did the deed. So that's what couples do, folks. It's because a lot of people are like, you guys didn't even have like sex. They were just your caregiver. Like that's not how it was at all. Um
No. Beck wiped me for 11 months. It wasn't, there was no caregiver. What are you talking about? It wasn't like that at all. Beck drove you everywhere, did all of your errands for you, had to babysit you, had to wipe you like a 2-year-old. It wasn't, they weren't a caretaker. Where are you guys getting that idea from?
No one asked. A lot of people actually talk about it. You wouldn't even believe. You probably forced her to. God, no. Noella, this reminds me also. Thank you. You guys keep sparking stuff in my brain. So I guess Beck said how they were never actually in love with me and they never actually loved me. I did not watch the Casey live stream. I physically can't. I don't want anything to do with Casey at all in any sort of fucking no. So I guess in that live stream, because trust me, people have been.
I don't want to associate with a transgender. Like, no.
Contacting me. So when I'm the type of person that I will not have sex with someone unless we're in a relationship. I will not have sex with you unless I love you or I
Who cares? What prompted this?
feel that feeling of falling in love with you. Like I can't find you like super, like I can look at someone and be like, damn, they're attractive. Damn. But I like literally can't look at someone and be like, oh, I want to have sex with you. unless I literally
Well, what about Dalton? Does phone sex not count? Me spelling it out after saying it 10 times. Does Dalton not count? What about Erica? They does the cookie sex not count with Erica over FaceTime? See, it's just like I don't know what counts and what isn't. There's so much gray area here.
love you, or unless I'm in a relationship with you. I can do phone sex here and there, stupid
Oh, all right, all right, all right. She's clarifying.
things like that. But like physical intimacy, not
Phone tag, yeah, tone packs.
gonna happen. So it was April. So Beck first messaged me February 21st, and it was April. It was the second time I've ever met Beck in person. Dalton was a phone sex. I just explained that. And I was so drunk. I think I had like 8 buzzballs. So anyways, so yeah, it was April 10th or 9th or something like that. So it was the second time I ever met Beck in person, and they were staying the night with me.
This is Amber breaking her silence, talking about the first time she and Beck were intimate. Breaking my silence. Amber, the only thing you're breaking are box springs. Let's get that straight.
And we were making out on my bed, and
oh, here she goes again. Hardcore makeouts.
they were trying to go further than that. And I literally told them right then and there, I had to be like nice about it. I was like, I can't do this unless
I can't do this. I haven't showered since September.
like I'm actually in a relationship with someone. That's just like how it's always been for me. Like when it comes to physical in-person intimacy, I don't know what it is. That's just how it's always been. Obviously not when I was in high school. Like when I was in high school, that was different. So anyways, it was not an hour later. That was when Beck asked me to be their girlfriend. And it's like, I look back now.
I can't have that happen with anyone that I'm not in a relationship with. So she guilt tripped Beck in. Beck was turned on. Beck was looking to get their rocks off. And Amber said, with her 8XL Torrid Chastity belt. If you want to get in here, then you're going to have to be my girl. You're going to have to be my girl. So Beck, just wanting to get laid, said, okay, yeah, sure, fine. And then Amberlynn said, yee, I found a new caretaker. And then the rest is history.
And I'm like, I don't understand the situation. How did I force them to ask? I literally just said, like, I don't feel comfortable being intimate to that like degree unless like I'm in a like
agree to that agree.
like, that could have said, yeah, I understand, and we could have just like moved on. I don't know. It's just like weird.
Yeah, put an onion ring on it. Right here, baby. Put an onion ring on it.
The choker cheese isn't real, obviously.
What do you mean, obviously? Choker cheese isn't real, obviously. Like, what do you mean, take sip of Fiji water? Obviously, choker cheese isn't real, take swig of Fiji water. What does that mean? What the fuck, Amber? What do you mean the choker cheese isn't real? You had skin folding over top of each other, and you had a choker within the vicinity of that. So obviously some residue was being left. The choker cheese wasn't real. Okay, so Beck made that up out of thin air. You know what she's trying to go for here. There's no way to prove the choker cheese, so therefore it never existed. But this is how Amberlynn operates. You call her out on her shit. She goes, no, that's completely 100% false. And then you get some receipts, and she goes, okay, well, like, the choker cheese was maybe like once. Okay? Like, it was maybe like once. And then you find more receipts and you're like, look, bitch, the choker cheese was real. And she goes, okay, well, I didn't mean like once ever. I meant like once a day. And then you're like, well, what the fuck? You're lying. And she's like, well, I'm not lying. I was just protecting my 20 piece. Like, it's so exhausting with her. Whatever, Amber. Drink your Fiji water.
And someone said she really thinks we're that stupid, huh? This is literally actually a conversation that we've done in like either a vlog or like a live stream or something. So, did you tell Beck they were your employee? I've never said that unless it was during our live stream era, because Beck was obviously getting some of that money, but I've never, like, during a...
No, what do you mean obviously getting some of that money? They left with $100. When they asked for a little bit more for the U-Haul, you giggled. You looked at Jade and you said, can you believe this bitch? That's what went down. What do you mean obviously Beck was getting some of the live stream money? Beck didn't see any of that.
Vlog been like, oh, you're my employee. That never happened. Did you force Beck into a relationship? Absolutely not. You can't force someone into a relationship.
Beck didn't say that Amberlynn forced her into a relationship, but she was pushy. She was pushy. And honestly, it's like little shit, like the whole like, well, I can't be intimate with you unless we're together. Well, are you going to be my girlfriend? Because if you're not going to be my girlfriend, I have other girls waiting to wipe me. Charmin in hand. So, you know, like the thing we talked about the other night about calling a used car dealership, and they're like, oh, well, somebody's coming down to test drive this in the next hour, so if you want this, you better get down here quick. Amberlynn pulled that shit with Beck. Oh, well, there's girls here that are ready to, like, wipe off my choker cheese with a smile on their face. So you'd better commit, like, right now. No, you didn't force Beck into a relationship, but you heavily implied it. Drink your water.
Maybe you forgot. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I ignored a super chat. Sorry. Let me go look. Would you do a live with Chantel? Yeah, why not? Everyone deserves a chance to grow. Oh, thank you, Orn.
Did you guys see Chantal got bit by a feral cat? And I think instead of going to the ER, she got takeout.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that you're here. Hi. How pissed was your mama's wife when she found you flirting with him in the DMs? I've never flirted with your mom in the bank account. The 6K just went into the bank account.
Yeah, and then you took all of it. What?
I don't know. It went into the bank account. There was nothing was ever like done with it. It was just like collected within all the other money.
I don't know what happened. It just like went in there, and then it was like, yeah. This is so stupid.
But I remember Beck recently saying like they wanted to do things for their mother with that money, and I don't understand. Like they got tattoos, went to the cabin, and we would buy cute little gifts to put next to the headstone and like things.
Didn't the cabin ended up being like $150? It was like $150. Notice she never says Beck took the money from the account. I don't know what happened to it. You know what we need Beck to clarify? Not from her. I don't want to hear from her. I want to hear what happened with the banking after they broke up. Because Amberlynn says that when they broke up, Jade was like, okay, you need to stop sharing a bank account with Beck. And Amber was like, okay, I agree. So, like, what happened? Did Amberlynn transfer all of her money to a new bank account? Did Beck turn that account over to Amberlynn? Like, I need to know what happened with the banking.
It's like that, like, it didn't come out to 6K, no, but like they were free to do whatever they wanted. That's the part that's like just really confusing to me. What type of traits do you want to have as a person, and is it possible for you to become that person while engaging in this community and toxicity? So to answer the second part, no. What type of traits do you want to have as a person? I want to be empathetic. I want to be a good person, like behind the scenes. Like a lot of people are like, you're not a good person if like you give something to the homeless or you give money to the homeless or you donate to charity and you have to tell everyone. Like very that person. Which thankfully I am, but I want to be like overall all over and more confident BPD, but there's a lot of other things I can ramble on forever. Tell the truth about Gracie. I have a million times before, and so has Destiny. There's nothing more.
Yeah, they're both at fault. Destiny and Amber are both at fault. It was the roommate. It was that stripper bitch. It was Jessica. It wasn't us. It was her. It was your fault, and it was Destiny's fault.
Actually, how about go to an actual therapist? I do.
And then you went 2 for 2 this past fall.
I thought you paid for the cabin. Yeah, it came out of the little bank account that we had.
The little bank account? The bank account that saw hundreds of thousands of dollars in it throughout season 4? I don't know if there was anything little about that bank account. Darth Hater, thank you. She spends more time screwing the cap on and off than actually drinking water. Sounds like she's nervous. Thank you, Darth Hater. Hannah, hey Hannah. Yay, Lordy, it's Jordy. Yay, Hannah, it's Banana. Yeah, that. Thank you, Hannah. Exactly, Teardrops, Choker Cheese. Thank you. Replay gang for me. We'll see you later. Thank you so much, Exactly, Teardrop. Aaron Courtney, hello. Excited to catch a live here in Australia. Speaking of Australia, are the cyclone people okay? What happened with that? Did we get an update? Cyclone people, speak. Thank you, Aaron.
Like,
you know what? Before these time out, let's do these now. Milus Ruth, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships in the chat just now. We now have 5 new shorties courtesy of Milus Ruth. I really appreciate you expanding my community. That was very generous of you to do. Thank you, Milus. And also, we had Carol come in hot with 5 gifted memberships as well. Thank you so much, Christmas Carol. I really appreciate that. Let's get some Christmas trees in the chat for Christmas Carol's generosity. Thank you so much, Carol and Milus.
All of that money is together, like in one. Like we shared all of the money. What was
It was your money. What do you mean shared it? Beck used your money to pay for your shit because you were too lazy to go get your own stuff. Your prescriptions, your takeout, your toiletries, your anything.
Mine was theirs. That was the way that I always viewed it. Yes, Beck had their own card. We both had our own separate card. Theirs with their name.
What is it, Epiphany Lynn? Speak.
I just thought of something. Sorry, I just had a full. Sorry, I just thought of something. Raven! That's what I was just thinking! Because Feline was like, baby, like, we're in a relationship together. Like, you can't keep paying for your ex's stuff. Like, this was months after me and Beck finally broke up. And so, obviously, I had to take the debit card. I don't think I ever threw it away. And it literally says Beck's name right on it because we had our own separate... That's why I literally just glitched.
What is she getting at? I don't think I ever threw away the debit card.
Oh, someone said you're not Raven Simone. No, no, it's because I was like, wait a minute. No, I didn't steal their card. After we broke up months and months down the line, we're like, we need our own banks. Like, what is happening here? So instead of me getting a new one, Beck just did.
Ah, so that's what happened. She overtook the bank account. Yeah. So Amberlynn had all her money in this checking account and then overtook. I didn't know you could do that. So it was Beck's bank account, and then Amber became the owner of that bank account. Or they opened up a new account within the same bank and just put all of her money in that. So Amberlynn took Beck's account. It kind of, I mean, the way that she just phrased it just now is she took Beck's bank account. I mean, I didn't know that you could like transfer ownership of a bank account, but that's kind of the way that she just described it just now. She took their account. Les Seal. Amber had another account. Or, like, say they had a bank under, like, Bank of America. And then Amberlynn made her own account, and then they just transferred all that money to her account. I don't think you can do that. I mean, you can, like, move money to a different bank, but, like, you can only do, like, so much money per day. Like, there's, like, a limit for most banks. It's, like, $10,000. So, like, if you want to move money from one bank account to another, but maybe if it's the same bank, they just let her do it all that. She probably added Beck to her account, and therefore she could take her off at any count. No, it was Beck's account to begin with. Amber definitely had her own account, and she was on Beck's account also. Unless you do a wire. You can separate a joint account. I did it when I got divorced. Oh. That's probably just what they did then. They probably just separated that joint account. Beck maybe even still has that bank account then. Kiba, thank you. Just because Beck had access to the card and money doesn't mean Beck was allowed to use the money. Another example of her carefully picking her words. Beck could have anything that they wanted. What does she think Beck having a card proves, though? I don't really know. No, Beck got a new account. I mean, you know what? Like, it doesn't really matter, honestly. The point is, Amberlynn had all the money. When they broke up, Amberlynn ended up with a bank account that had all the money in it. And Beck had nothing.
But yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Because I still paid for the car, I paid for the insurance, I paid for the car payment, gas, I'm not even gonna say that, food, etc., months after we broke up. And Feline,
well, you guys broke up at the end of June. What do you mean months? Because Beck was still living with you. Therefore, Beck was still doing all your errands, still wiping you. I think that Beck was still wiping her until Jade moved in. So if Beck was still living there and you guys were like roommates and Beck was still doing errands for you, it's like, well, I'm paying for the car. I'm paying for the car insurance, but it's for a car that Beck is using for you. So, I mean, like, I don't know. If Amberlynn was paying the car payment and the car insurance clear into like November or December of 2021, it's like, yeah, you probably should have stopped doing it by then. But was it like July and August? Because Beck moved out in September. So what do you mean months after you broke up? Beck said that she didn't wipe Amber after they broke up. Okay, so that whole summer, that whole live stream thing, there was no wiping.
was like, this is just getting weird. I don't have the account anymore, no. I think it was maybe 2 years later, I got a completely different bank, a whole completely different bank.
So she moved. So in 2023, she moved all of her money from. I think she did what Sith Sense suggested. I think that she separated her joint bank account into her own account, and then 2 years went by, and she moved all of her money into a new bank. That's probably what happened. She probably did her taxes like 2 years ago and then realized, well, honestly, that's probably what happened. She probably opened up a new checking account, paid all of her taxes off in her... like, this is so stupid and pointless. Like, it doesn't matter. But that's probably what she did. She probably owed a lot in taxes. She probably paid it all off from that account that she had with Beck. And then she opened up a new account and started to have her AdSense go into that new account. So, whatever. None of this matters.
Explain Damon White. Yeah, I can do that. I explained it actually in my last members live stream. So this was back when I was with Destiny. It was like when I first started learning all about like the hate forums and stuff. I thought it was like the craziest concept of my life. And I heard about the ones on Facebook. And obviously, like, I'm not going to go into an Amberlynn Reed hate group as Amberlynn Reed with my real Facebook. And I had a friend at the time who has publicly stated that this is a true story, by the way, back then. So they had a fake Facebook. And I asked them, I was like, can I...
Why would you go into a hate group about yourself anyway? I mean, not like like she couldn't even go in to just like look at it. It wasn't public. You had to join it and had to be approved, and then you got to look at it. Why would you go to the extent to watch or look at people talk shit on you? Velocitoddler, thank you. Do we really have to do this? Yes, we do. And then tomorrow we're doing more. Buckle up. Missing Feathers, thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Hey. Much love back to you. Katie, hi. I'm sat and ready. Well, good, because it's going to be another long one. Thank you, Katie.
Use your fake book? Wait, that's good. I was like, can I use your fake Facebook? And they were like, sure. So they sent me all of like the login information, et cetera, et cetera. So I would go into the... This is so embarrassing. I would go into the Facebook and I would literally like low-key stick up for myself, like using the Damon White. And like my friend like publicly was like, yeah, that's actually true. All of that is very true. So yeah. When are you going on LOL Cow? Huh? What is that? Are you talking about the Keemstar stuff? Oh my God, I don't know. Let me see. It sounds like financial.
She knows exactly what that is. Huh? Are you talking about like the Keemstar stuff? Yeah, the thing that Foodie Beauty just got red for filth on? Yeah, that, Amber. What? What is that? Lol Cow? Lol Cow Live? What? Oh, she loves to play dumb.
Financial abuse because...
Amber, you don't have to play dumb. You just are.
Months after me and my partner broke up, I was like, we probably shouldn't share money anymore. We weren't together. What? I'm literally confused. What friend was this? Her name was Danielle.
Charla.
See, that's the part that's not true. I didn't just give Beck $100. That's literally the point that I'm trying to make. It was September, like towards the end of September. I was like, because we broke up June.
Yeah, when Beck moved out. Yeah, you guys broke up June 29th. Me, like, knowing all the dates down to, like, the 2nd.
Yeah, it was in June. It was the end of September where I was like, we need different bank accounts. Like, I can't have you.
Oh, my God. So only, like, 2 months went by? Only, like, 2 or 3 months went by where you guys separated the banking? She's making it seem like Beck had a field day with this debit card for like a year after they broke up. Beck moved out in September. So you guys separated the banking in September, the same month? You're making it seem like Beck had it like, made. Oh yeah, I was giving Beck so much money. They had access to do whatever they want. Good, they should have. They were helping you with all those live streams that summer and made you a shitload of money. So basically, as soon as Beck stopped doing the live streams, that's when you went and got your own separate bank account and kicked Beck off. September. I was expecting her to say like December or like maybe like sometime in 2022. It was the same month that Beck moved out. She tells on herself. You shouldn't have said anything at all.
You like keep using my money. Like it just doesn't make sense.
I don't think that Beck should keep using my money. After Amberlynn took the inheritance, didn't pay Beck for any of the live streams, and Beck had a little smidgel of funds to live off of when they left Lexington. It just didn't make sense for Beck to be spending my money. You're not going to talk your way out of this, Amber. You look like an idiot. You look and sound like an idiot. September is when they split the bank accounts. Wow.
I think I have a screenshot of that. Hold on.
Go ahead. Show us receipts. Show us receipts that make you look like an idiot.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, my money. My money. It was our money for 4 years. But as soon as Beck moved out and Jade moved in, my money. Even though all of the super chat, or not all of, but a majority of the super chats that were sent in during the live stream era of summer 2021, they were for Beck. Beck didn't see any of that money. My money.
Oh God. Right here. It was the end of September. I finally was like, please switch car payments and car insurance so you can start paying for.
Yeah, as soon as Beck moved out, like, okay, let's find it. Let's find it. It was in the one where they fought about the wiping. It was, that was the last time that we ever saw Beck. Whenever Beck leaned over and whispered in her ear, well, who's the one that's been wiping your ass? That was the last time we ever saw from Beck. We ever heard from Beck online. Was it this one? Pluto. Yeah, and then Amberlynn tried to do like her solo series of the live streams, and this was like a hot mess. So boring. Isn't this crazy? Like, look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look from summer 2021. All of the live streams that have Beck in them. Over 100,000. Easy. The one with the wiping. The one where Beck was like, who's been wiping your ass? This one, 156,000 views. As soon as Amberlynn started to go off solo. Seriously. Whenever she went off and did solo, like, look at the views, nosediving. Hazel Eyes got 66,000. But anyway, this was the last that we ever saw of Beck. September 2nd, 2021. I don't know how long Beck remained in the apartment after this. But so Amberlynn basically paid September. When Beck was still living there, still running errands for Amberlynn, Amberlynn paid the car insurance, paid the car payment for September, and then said at the end of September, okay, I'm not paying October. So you need to figure out what you're doing with the car payment. You need to figure out what you're doing with the car insurance. It was months after we were broken up. Yeah, but Beck was still living there and you guys were roommates and Beck was still being your caregiver essentially until Jade moved in. She's making it seem like Beck took the debit card and went wild for months after the fact. Like, we had been broken up for so long and they still had my debit card. That's not how it went. This was the last time we saw Beck on stream. Because, like, of the whole, like, well, wiping your ass thing. And then never again. Never again after this. So Amberlynn paid this month. I cannot believe that she's trying to spin it like this. Well, Beck was using my money for a long time after we had already broke up. Good. They should have. They should have been entitled to way more of it. You didn't give Beck any money from those live streams.
For effective immediately. Same goes for the phone bill. And
you know what's funny is she told Beck at the end of September, like days after she got paid, because usually YouTubers get paid on the 21st or the 22nd. So that means Amberlynn got her fat $20,000 check in September of 2021. And then with that $20,000 in her bank account, told Beck, looked Beck in the face and said, you need to figure out how to pay for that. Like this, she's insane.
Whatever other bills. So that was the end of September. And then, right here in September, I was like, you need to have your own bank account. Don't just switch bank accounts, like have your own separate. I was like, just open a new one. I'm going to keep this one. And she they got super mad at me and they were like, then go to the fucking bank with me. I was like,
well, good. That's the same reaction I would have too. You were too lazy, because sometimes you have to go to the bank. You have to be physically present at a bank. You have to talk to a teller or like a financial representative to open up or close or adjust, modify a bank or whatever. Amberlynn was too lazy to go to the bank. That's what got you guys into this mess. That because you immediately hooked up your AdSense to Beck's account because you were too lazy to take your ass down to the bank and open up your own account. So Beck was probably like, okay, well, you need to come to the bank with me and we need to straighten this out in terms of me getting my own account, you having your own account, and where all the money's going. But Amberlynn just kept pushing it off and saying, no, get off the account. No, get off the account. Just start a new account. No, this is my account now. You get off the account. Yeah, get off the couch, Amber. A lot of problems can be solved in life by Amberlynn just getting off the couch, but she didn't wanna.
And then, I can't show that part.
Yeah, she basically took Beck's bank account and made Beck open up a new one. How about you go open up a new one?
Because that's personal to them. I can't show this part.
We had 10 gifted memberships come in from Luz. Thank you so much, Luz. I really appreciate you doing that for my community. Welcome, guys, all the new members, courtesy of Luz. Check to see if it was you. Could have been. Thank you, Luz. We also had 10 gifted memberships come in from Clever Bee. Thank you so much for doing that yet again, Clever Bee. I really appreciate that. You know what I want for Clever Bee? I want smart emoji. I want the glasses emoji. Because glasses mean smart, yeah? So I want glasses emoji, and then I want the bee emoji next to it for Clever Bee's generosity. Thank you so much, Clever Bee. I really appreciate you doing that again.
Hold on, let me just block it out.
No. Just go open up your own account. Well, that makes it really fucking easy for you to just hold on to all the money.
Because they would get pissed if I showed that. And like I said, I'm not here to bash back. I'm not here to say all of the fucking tea. Hold on, let me just take this part off. Money. Right there. I'm just blocking off one word. In red. Yeah, I was like, you need to open your own bank account. Just open a new one. I'm going to keep this one. I need you to start using your own money for blank. I can't say.
Money that they didn't have because you didn't give them any.
Plus, when I pay you on the 22nd, I don't want you using.
Okay, what pay back on the 22nd? What were you paying back?
This bank account anymore. Like, we weren't together for months.
Beck was still living there, though. You're missing the point.
Right here.
Yeah, go to the bank with Beck. Really, go to the bank. She was too lazy and didn't want to separate. She didn't want to get this all handled with a financial rep at the bank. No. Beck can just open up her own account. No. Beck can just do this. Just go and open up your own account and you can just pay with it with your money, knowing that Beck didn't have any money. I can't believe that she's trying to spin this whole narrative of, well, Beck had the debit card and I was paying for shit for so long after we had already broke up. You guys broke up at the beginning of July, like July 1st, and they moved out in September. They were still your caregiver throughout July and August. So you kicked him out when you got Jade in for season 5, and then you said, okay, I'm not paying the car insurance. I'm not paying anything anymore. Get off my bank account. Get off your own bank account.
Like, we weren't together for months. And you know what's really sad about that is I genuinely probably would have still been paying for a while. It's just Feline was like, this makes me feel weird. And I was like, oh, okay.
Bullshit. You know what? Actually, I would have kept paying for Beck's stuff. Yeah. I would have paid the car insurance. I would have paid the car bill. I would have paid everything that Beck wanted. I would have kept giving Beck money, but honestly, Jade didn't want me to. Oh, really easy to pawn it off on a side character that doesn't have a voice. This doesn't mean anything. Yeah, you'd better watch pulling that Feline card. Feline will be the next one to expose your ass, and there's a lot to expose.
I was able to finally get into it, but for years
Jordy, that text message was dated September 2nd. She literally texted her that right after the live stream ended. So right after the wiping thing, Amberlynn got pissed, had a hissy fit, and said, okay, bitch, you need to get your own fucking bank account. That's what happened. Yeah. As soon as Beck whispered, who's the one that's been wiping your ass, that started World War III. All right, no more banking. No, I'm done with this. I'm done. Get the fuck out of my apartment. Get off my bank account. My new girlfriend's moving in. You need to get the hell out of here. The same day that they live streamed, the same day of Wipegate is when she sent that text message. Yeah, she had a little fucking hissy fit and texted Beck, no more money.
I was not able to. Like, I have screenshots of all the screenshots of that. I already showed one. Love you so much, Amber. You're an inspiration to me. I've also been struggling and can really need your love and support.
Yeah, she didn't have access to the account, yet she could take it over. I couldn't get into the banking. Look at how many text messages I have asking Beck, pleading with Beck to send me screenshots of the balance on the banking. You were able to hijack the account, but she didn't have any control. Oh my God. She pisses me off. She really does. Molly, thank you. Thank you for keeping me company during IVF. Oh my God, good luck to you. That is really exciting, Molly. Thank you for sharing. Anna, hi Anna. So excited for part 2. I'm caught up on the replay gang, ready for brainwashing. Buckle up, Anna. Thank you for being caught up. Heath Bar Crunch, thank you. My daughter and I are ready to watch more Amber Alert read. By the way, her 15th birthday is tomorrow. Can you say happy birthday to Tam? Oh boy, a 15-year-old watching this. Well, I don't know. I was probably watching a whole lot of shit I shouldn't have been at 15. Happy birthday, Tam. That is exciting. 15 is fun. Not as fun as 16, but 15 is a milestone birthday. Have fun with it. You're only young once. Have a great weekend, hun. Leno's wife. Thank you, Leno's. I've been working on my family tree during these lives, and I've connected with a 70-year-old cousin. Is it too early to tell her about Girl World? I don't know how a 70-year-old would respond. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I'm not saying 70-year-olds can't enjoy Girl World, but like your average run-of-the-mill 70-year-old, I don't know. This might be a bit much for them. Thank you so much for that, Leno's wife. We had 10 gifted memberships come in from Martina. Martina, thank you so much. What a fun name. Martina. It's like martini, but it's like Tina. Martina. Oh my God. What a fun name. Martini emojis in the chat for Martina's generosity, please. Thank you so much for expanding my community. Welcome to all of our new members. Benny Boop. Hey, Benny. I told my boss to shut up as soon as I saw you were live. Good. I take priority.
Oh, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Um, I didn't make them be in a joint account. I did not make them. No. I went onto their
Yeah, you went onto their account because you were too lazy to open up your own account because you wouldn't take your ass to the bank.
account because they wanted to do it as well.
Oh, now Beck wanted to do the joint account. Yeah, Beck wanted Amberlynn on their account so that they could share the money together. Now Beck wanted it too. Okay. Well, let's just see what Beck has to say about that.
It would be rude to ask Amber how much she put in the shared account. I'm sure it was way more money. Whose money do you think they lived off of? It's not our business anyways. Thank you for the super chat.
What that person fails to realize, what that fucking moron that just sent in that super chat fails to realize, is Beck was helping Amberlynn and enabling Amberlynn to have a lifestyle. There would have been no youtube.com/Amberlynn Reed if it weren't for Beck. Beck was making it possible for Amberlynn to run her YouTube channel because she was helping Amberlynn stay clothed, stay fed, stay washed, helping Amberlynn with the live streams, being a part of the entertainment. Beck was the backbone of that channel. And there was a lot of weight pushing on that backbone. That's what that person doesn't get. It was Amber's money. Well, yeah, but it was Amber spending her money. Yeah, but that would have never been possible had it never been for Beck.
Where did joint account money go after breakup? Beck was able to use it the whole time we were together. Like, what was mine was theirs.
Yeah, but it was only July and August. The whole time that we were together. That's not what that person asked. The person asked, what happened to the division of funds after you guys broke up? That's what that person asked. Don't try to spin this and say, well, Beck had access the whole time we were together. That's not what they asked. What happened after July and August ended and you sent that little pissy ass text message to Beck saying, get your own fucking account? What happened?
And then even
she kept the bank account. She kept all the money in it. Beck, I'm guessing, had to open up their own bank account and start from scratch. Yeah, how were the assets divided, basically, is what that person asked.
months after we broke up. From the
July and August. Yeah, quit saying months after we broke up. We were broken up for, oh my God, a fucking century, and Beck was still using my debit card. That's not the way it happened. It was July and August. Beck moved out in September, and Beck was still there taking care of you in the summertime.
live streams, they were able to use it for food, for housing, for clothing, for...
Housing? What the fuck do you mean housing? You guys shared an apartment. What do you mean housing?
For whatever they wanted and needed, car insurance, gas,
yeah, and then after you paid July and August, you said, okay, pay your own car insurance, pay your own gas. So I don't really understand the point here. You paid for it throughout your whole relationship and July and August, but Beck was still living with you. Jade hadn't moved in yet. Oh my God.
car payment, like, et cetera, like that never stopped even after we broke up.
Yeah, really, room and board. Yeah, tuition. Like,
the last live stream they were ever in on my channel was in September.
Yeah.
It's because you put them in that position. No, I didn't. You free blood all over Eric and Ricky's house. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, and the time, that's a good point, Bernabette. That's a good point. The time that Amberlynn is saying, well, we were broken up for months after the fact and Beck was still spending my money. Do you mean the months that you admitted to calling Beck your employee? It kind of sounds like that was the company card then. And they weren't out there buying gaming consoles and, you know, blowing the money on stupid shit. They were paying for food. Quite literally the basics. The way that she's making it seem like Beck had it all.
Yes, this is live now. Hello, hello, JC. Welcome, welcome. I love how they think they know everything in here. I know it is. It's almost exhausting. Like I'm actually like
It's not that hard to follow. It's really not. I mean, it might seem messy, but it's really not. You guys had a shared bank account. You took all the money, and Beck opened up a new account. Really, that's all it comes down to. Milas Rue, thank you. Amber showed us her panties and took it away. It took away my appetite better than Ozempic. Yeah, Big Pharma could never compete against Amberlynn's panties. Benny, thank you. Been looking forward to your stream all day. I'm indoctrinating my bestie, Little Draws Art, into Girl World. Would it be possible to say hi to them? Little Draws Art, hello. Welcome into Girl World. I'll let you know now. It is a steep descent. Once you join, you can't ever leave. Choose accordingly. Choose. Thank you, Benny. Catherine, hey. I just bought a new car and I want you to name it. It's a black SUV. Also say hi to my sister Viv, who's watching right now. Probably. Les name. Thank you so much, Catherine. A black SUV. Well, first of all, I say hi to the sister Viv. Hello, sister Viv. Glad that you guys are able to watch this together. I love when siblings bond over fat women drama. A black SUV. Name it. Can I think about it for a second? It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
exhausted. Yes, Cactus, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. You did on the mattress in the living room. No, that was just in case I got blood on something. So I was really nervous about that because it got to the point, sadly, that just like a pad wouldn't just completely suffice. So as embarrassing as it is, like my cancer symptoms were so bad that I had to like wear a rag and I was so nervous. So I made sure to never get blood on anything though, ever. You got blood on the couch. I've never gotten blood on their couch, ever.
Look at our red couch.
Mama D, I have been, and it's been hard. It's been embarrassing, especially like the stuff in the beginning. All of you shall be judged one day also. Oh my, oh, that's hard. I'm curious, I also have BPD, and do you know what type of BPD you have? I have discouraged. Yes, discouraged, and hold on. Maybe one. This ain't it.
Oh my god, look at her. She's getting out her BPD textbook.
Oh, and discouraged, I scored like the highest, and then the second highest was the self-destructive.
She scored the highest in BPD. She got the high score in BPD. She has the most BPD out of anyone. On the leaderboard, it says number 1, Amberlynn.
There's actually something I think I'm going to save it for my vlog though, but it's a therapy update. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about therapy, which I'm kind of not, but this is honestly fucking amazing. And I'm so super freaking like happy about this update that I have.
Yeah, drink your water. Martina, thank you so much for 20 additional memberships. Holy shit. Martina's up to 30 gifted memberships tonight, guys. Oh my goodness. More martini emojis in the chat. That's all I want to see. Martini emojis, the whole chat. Thank you so much for doing that, Martina. That is extremely generous of you to do. Thank you. Thank you. We also had Dirty Bubble Lynn send in something. Thank you. My husband finished cooking and said, let's eat. He's a keeper. He's a keeper. Oh, God. I love when the husbands get involved. Thank you so much for that, Dirty Bubble Lynn. Pizza, thank you. I'm glad I ate before the stream. That's probably best. That's probably best because you don't want to eat during. You don't want. I mean, blood on mattresses, poop, piss. Like, yeah. That's pretty par for the course in an Amberlynn stream. Geek girl, thank you. I wanted to say you're what I look forward to every evening, and I just introduced our beloved victim to my mother for her viewing pleasure with me. Well, hello, mother to Geek girl, I hope you find this just as exciting as your daughter does. And if you don't, fake it, because it's good to bond over things. Thank you, Geek Girl and Geek Girl's mom. Jay, thank you. Sorry in advance, but can someone tell me what we think the pose and logistics of wiping was? Sorry, love you, Jord. The pose? Oh, well, I'd imagine it was just like doggy. Like doggy style wiping. In terms of logistics, I don't really know what you mean by that. Thank you, Jay.
I don't have BPD, you have obesity. That will forever be like one of my favorite things.
I actually think she was laying down. Well, okay, I don't know if I want to go into detail with this. This is pretty vulgar.
Things. That's genuinely so funny. Oh, thank you, Helen. I appreciate that so much. I also want to say thank you guys so much for like all of the super chats. It's been greatly appreciated, and I genuinely just appreciate you guys being in here. Amber, I've been with you since the Dusty era. I love you. Oh my god, that's been forever. You have only admitted to being controlling. What else? Oh, I admitted to other things about the wiping thing. That was really embarrassing.
We've known about wiping for years now.
God, my brain is not working. I don't remember everything Beck has said.
Well, didn't you write it down on your phone? You have the Notes app. Pull it back up.
Yeah, I also believe that there are two sides. Well, there's three sides to every story, really.
The black SUV's name is Joella. I've made my decision.
Don't call Beck a bum. See, this isn't about anything like just don't be mean. Just don't say mean things. I'm not here to. Oh, thank you, Sally. That was so sweet.
I'm not here to bash Beck. What are you here to do? What are you here to do, Amber? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're in the mud with the rest of us.
Why do you think you're so controlling in your relationships? Ugh. People hate. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why people hate when I talk about my BPD, but it has to be one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced in my life because that's genuinely something that I struggle with. But that's why. There's no excuse, obviously, but the main reason why a lot of people have BPD is due to their childhood and being abandoned constantly. And so what BPD is it's rooted around abandonment. So when anything makes me feel like I'm being abandoned, it's like this controlling feeling comes out and it's not good. And oh my God, thank God it's gotten so much better. But like, yeah, that was definitely, yeah.
You know what's crazy about the concept of control and like the contrast between Amberlynn and say someone like Eugenia is what I've learned about in my time of covering Eugenia is anorexia is all about control. It's all about control. Like you're controlling what goes into your body. You're controlling your weight. You don't feel like you have control. So like that's the one thing that you can control. But like with Amberlynn, it's like the exact opposite. So it's like still the same concept of control. It runs your life. It's very important to you, but one is completely different than the other. It's wild. But, you know, I always do say that there are a lot of similarities between Amberlynn and Eugenia. So it's just, I guess, interesting to see that a way that, like, mentals pan out. Because she takes it to one extreme and Eugenia has it on the other. Eugenia controls herself. Amber controls everyone else. That's an interesting way of putting it. External versus internal control. Neither of them have control over their disorders. Watch 20 minutes, 40 seconds of this stream. She confirms she never was diagnosed with BPD.
Chat. Who diagnosed you with BPD and when? So it was actually when I was seeing the psychologist. It was around that era of when I was like getting my weight loss surgery. I was with Feline at the time. So it was 2023. It was, I would say maybe March of 2023, like around that area. And that was when they were like, okay, so you meet the criteria because there's like 9 criterions, whatever. And they were like, but you need to see someone who like specifically can help you with this, because my psychologist at the time did not. And I never saw anyone until now.
Interesting. I must have missed that the first time around. So a psychologist, not a doctor, a psychologist, told her that she meets criteria, but she needs to talk with someone that can diagnose and help her with that. Good catch, whoever that was.
I don't know why people keep saying microchip your pets when I literally just took them to the vet. Do you guys not remember that? They are microchipped.
Can you get diagnosed by a psychologist in America? I don't know. But what I will tell you is psychologists do not have medical degrees. So I would be more secure with a diagnosis from a psychiatrist than I would a psychologist. Holy shit. Martina, did you really just do that? Oh my god, are y'all seeing this just now? Martina Martina, thank you so much. Oh my god. 50 gifted memberships just now, on top of the 30 that they have already sent in. Martina, I have never seen your username until tonight. Thank you so much for expanding my community. I really appreciate that. Extremely generous of you. Let's keep the martinis flowing all night. It's on me. It's on the house. This round's on me. Well, it's on Martina, but thank you so much, Martina. That is really, really generous of you. 50. I know, 50. Holy shit. Thank you, Martina. Oh my goodness. Welcome, everybody.
Yes, BPD is perceived trauma. That was beautifully put. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Microchip me. Oh my god, stop. Poor little babies. And healthy as could be.
That would be such a waste of a microchip. Amberlynn never leaves her couch. Why would you need to microchip her?
Microchip yourself. Stop. Hi, Kron. How are you? I do need a psychiatrist because I think I need some sort of medication for sure to like just calm down. Like I have been so anxious. I have been just like, I don't know, just feeling awful. Like anxious and like it feels constant fight or flight. Like I don't know how much more.
Almost no one sees a psychologist. You either see a psychiatrist or a therapist. My psychiatrist, I mean, it's been probably like 7 years now. But prior to that, I never had a psychiatrist. But I think that you don't just like get to see a psychiatrist. You usually have to go through a prerequisite, which is usually a therapist. So you need to talk with a therapist, and then they kind of have to refer you. So therapy and psychiatry usually go hand in hand. Like a psychiatrist usually doesn't do for you like the talk therapy that a therapist would. But they can talk to you from like a medical standpoint and understand what's going on and then determine what, if any, meds you need. So really, Amberlynn needs both. She needs both. What happened to her therapist? Well, honestly, if she wants to see a psychiatrist, what she should do is look for one. And usually before you get to see the psychiatrist, they make you talk to a therapist, which is like an in-network therapist, like within the same health group. So if she's just seeing a therapist and that's not really going to lead to anything, that's not going to bridge her to a psychiatrist, she might want to see a different one. They can just refer you like a primary doctor. Yeah, I was referred by my primary doctor, but I have like a really close relationship with mine. But prior to all that, like when I was a teenager, and I first got on Lexapro, like they made me see a therapist before I was able to see a psychiatrist. Because psychiatrists are way too busy. Like, especially I don't know if this is like this everywhere, but in the United States, like it's hard to see a psychiatrist. I mean, the supply is way lesser than the demand. So psychiatrists really don't have the time to sit and do talk therapy with you like a therapist would. So that's where the therapist comes in. They just don't have a medical background. Caius Bean, thank you. I'm a member of the replay gang, but I wanted to pop in and say thank you. My future self will watch this. Sorry for the sloppy thirds. Sloppy thirds. Never, Caius Bean. Thank you so much for that. Welcome in. I hope you have a great rerun. Thank you so much. Sierra O'Neill, thank you. More like Rarity Gray area. Stupid. Oh, God. Isn't there like a... Oh, I'm thinking of Grey's Anatomy. Never mind. Forget that. Strike that from the record. Rotten Gospel, thank you. I hate how smug and sure of herself she is during these streams. It's gross. Well, she needs to come off as super confident. She needs to come off as super... Because she knows that these are going to be picked apart and she knows that these are going to be critiqued. So if she shows any bit of her ass, if she shows any bit of self-doubt or no confidence, like she knows that we're going to take that, we're going to run with it. So she needs to even if she sounds like a blithering idiot, which most of the time she does, she needs to come across as confident. Because she knows that reaction channels are just waiting to strike. Bunny, thank you, Bunny. Gonna be a replay girly pop, but I made an Amberlynn parody to Renee Rapp's Not My Fault. I would love for you to check it out. I tweeted it to you as well. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you for doing that. I'll have to check that out. Not My Fault. Parody of Amberlynn remix. I love it. Thank you, Bunny.
Or like my heart can actually take. It is constant fight or flight. Medication does nothing for BPD. So it can't heal you, can't cure you, can't nothing, but there are...
She's pretty smug for a blob covered in barnacles. Hey, you know what, Rex? Some people like blobs. Some people like blobs. There's a whole website dedicated to people who get off on blobs.
Are medicines that can actually help with certain BPD symptoms. So, why did you buy your own engagement rings? Because I was the only one who made money. Like, I mean, what else? Like, what? I don't understand. I'm medicated for BPD and on SSRIs to help regulate moods. Yes, Danny. Yes. Does it help? I really hope so. I know everyone's different, of course. Mental things is scary for sure. All parties are partaking in this back and forth for one reason only, money. If anyone says otherwise, they're lying. It's all old news recycled anyway. So for me, this is actually about...
Y'all, she did it again. Martina coming in hot with 20 additional gifted memberships on top of the 80 that they have already sent in this evening. Now, I don't know about y'all, but to me, 80 plus 20 equals 100. 100 gifted memberships on this channel just now. Oh my God, Martina. I have never seen your name pop up before. Are you like a long-term watcher? What's the tea? Because normally when people send stuff in to that extent, I've seen them a while. That's crazy that you're just popping in here and kind of just, putting it all on the table. I mean, I really appreciate it. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you. Martini's in the chat, guys. Oh my gosh. We are well stocked for the evening. 100 new members. Welcome, guys. Be sure to tell Martina thank you for that. Thank you, Martina. Oh my God. Somebody named themselves Jordy's Cluster of People.
Mental health. It has been so heavy, like all of this, because it's like, it just came out of nowhere. And I have been harassed and harassed and harassed about all of these things. So it's like, duh, I'm going to come on here and be like, yeah, I did that. But no, I did not do that, because so many people are asking. And I think after this live stream, I'm going to feel like, damn, that was hard, but I think I'm going to feel better. Some like me have a nuanced perspective and admire your balls in doing this live. However, you're ignoring the power imbalance in your relationship with Beck. Power imbalance. Okay. Okay. That's fair. I could see that. Maybe because I had the income. Toward Hall when queen. I actually just posted a Toward Hall today, and in not my next vlog, but I think the vlog after that, I'm like actually trying it on. Someone said I ignored someone's super chat. I might not have seen it, so let me go look. Oh, okay. Do you understand that you financially abused Beck even if you didn't mean to? Can you grasp your actions negatively affected them to this day? Okay, so the second part, I'm gonna answer that first. Can you grasp that your actions negatively affected them to this day? Absolutely. And I'm so very sorry for that, because I would hate to be the reason why someone is still in pain or still affected or still feel any negativity to themselves or about
Got a funny way of showing it.
the world or about me, like whatever it may be. Like, I don't want anyone to ever feel bad. Do you understand that you financially abused Beck even if you didn't mean to? No. And I say that honestly because they had.
I did nothing wrong. I didn't financially abuse Beck. Oh my God, guys. It's the same song and dance over and over again. I didn't, because Beck had access to that account. All of my money, because I was too lazy, was getting deposited into Beck's account that I was still overseeing and using, and had Beck bought anything, I would have known about it. But Beck had access. Beck had their own debit card. I'm so sick of hearing this over and over and over again. She thinks if she repeats it 1,000 times, it'll make it true.
Free range of every single penny that I made, obviously besides the stuff for taxes, of course, and money for bills, etc., etc. Like, I can't understand that. I can't. And I think I've tried, but I can't, because like, I know what happened. Like, I understand other people's point of view, and it's like, as an outsider, it's like, oh, whoa, because it's like a lot of people believe what Beck is saying, but like, as someone who literally lived the experience, I'm like, whoa, I am genuinely confused. Like, there was no financial abuse. There was none.
Yep, none at all, Amber. Nope, none. You're actually, you know what? She ate. She cleared. Amberlynn just turned it out. She did. She just straightened out Hater Nation once and for all. Y'all are liars. She's clearing it up for you dumbasses. She really did the damn thing. T Rose, thank you. The constant ums are driving me crazy. Oh gosh, that's all I'm gonna hear now. I feel like that's all. Ugh. I wasn't conscious of this before, but now that's all I'm gonna hear is her saying Deborah, thank you. Amber to Beck. If you want to get in here, you'll need some steel wool and heavy duty. Oh my God, steel wool. Steel wool. That's an unholy super chat. I need a crucifix and some holy water for that super chat. I'm gonna douse you. Thank you, Deborah, though. Livy, thank you so much for your membership. Muted, not because you're Mike. I turned you down because you started to talk about choker cheese and I'm eating. Oh, come on. Whatever you're having for dinner, I'm sure a little side of choker cheese would go lovely with it. What do you mean, Livy? Come on, don't knock it till you try it. Chevy, hey. That Fiji is probably just flat Sprite. Yeah, she's not drinking water. She's drinking flat Sprite. Remember the one time we saw them? It was like them going to Hibachi, And I was like, oh, wow, Amberlynn got water, skinny. And the whole chat just said Sprite. You know what? You're probably right. It probably is Sprite. Yeah, no water. She probably bought this Fiji bottle of water, dumped it out, and then poured Sprite into it. Yeah. We got her, guys. We got her. Crocker, on top of an extremely generous evening as it is, Crocker, thank you so much for the extremely generous super chat. Crocker coming in hot with Harlow and Poe this evening. Thank you so much for doing that, Crocker. I really appreciate that. Crocker has been extremely generous on my channel in the past and continues to do so tonight. Thank you so much, Crocker. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Still Shorty, thank you for your membership.
At all. They wanted something, they got it. They needed something, they got it.
Okay, 7 Rings, Ariana Grande. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. Just, wait, what are the lyrics to that? Oh, I kind of choked. God damn it. New hair. Gee, thanks. Just bought it. Oh my God, Chantal.
I'm telling you, we would go on shopping sprees where I would be like, what are we doing with ourselves? Like, we spend so much money. So I would constantly try to, like, both of us, like, have a budget where I was like, okay, so we're both.
Why did it just cut? What? I didn't do anything.
Hello? Wait, press 1 if I'm back. I think I might have figured it out. Am I here? Press 1 if I'm here.
2.
Hello. Press. Yeah, this is like really annoying because genuinely I am trying to talk to my audience. I have such good Wi-Fi. It's windy as fuck here, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Okay.
If I can't blame Beck, I'll blame the wind. Wasn't she blaming the fog for COVID? You guys should see the fog in Oklahoma. It's why I got COVID.
So that was Hexacana. What was I trying to say? I keep trying to say that it doesn't matter. We went on shopping sprees, blah, blah, blah. They got what they wanted. Okay. I have to repeat myself 9 million times. Okay. Do you think you're a narcissist? I've had moments where I'm like, am I a narcissist? So I genuinely don't know. Every like professional I've talked to about it has been like, nah. So I don't know, but I do have narcissistic tendencies. Yes, I do. Did you ever fight over the TV being changed? Yes, that was one time. Yes. Amber
One time that happened. The only time that ever happened was just that once. Never again did we ever fight. That was it. That one time. That single isolated scenario of aggression.
Body too. In research to metabolism, it's influenced by so much, but honestly, in your case, you don't have slow metabolism, just fast food. Okay, Jay, thanks. Thank you for answering my questions. I hope you can become the person you described and not repeat talks. Oh
my God, you're right.
No. Okay, so someone just said, why did Beck not use their own card to buy the rings? I picked out the ones that I wanted.
Well, it was all Amber's money. It wouldn't have mattered.
Is that bad? I know some girly pops do that.
Well, Amber's money. It was all of Amber's AdSense money into the same account. That was the money that they used. Why didn't Beck use their own debit card? It all came from the same place.
Okay.
Beck didn't buy the rings because Beck didn't give a fuck.
I know some girly pops do that. I'm one that did.
Jordy, I've been here since like 30,000 subscribers. My name was Marty Nato. I've been here for a while. I sold my house and moved into the woods with my dog. Love you, Jordy, and all the girly pops. Oh my God, so you're like leaving society behind? I love that. You know, like the rat race of life, it's like really, you could just like skip to the good part. Get a nice, quiet, isolated area of the woods and a dog and just be happy. Wait, I love that. Oh my God. Well, I remember Marty NATO. I definitely remember that username. Thank you so much, Martina. Huh. Should I move into the woods with a dog? Huh. I might steal your idea and make it my own. I've never done that before. Thank you so much, Marty. Ado. Martina. I don't know. What do I call you?
It's not that I'm smug. It's just like I wanted to pick out what I liked.
What?
Actually,
no. If you would have picked out what you liked, you wouldn't have bought the Jonesy rings. Do you remember the rings that Amberlynn picked out? It was like coin crank rings. It was like this shit. Jonesy. Yeah, like $100. It was like $100 or something like that. I actually think the retail price when we looked these up, it was like $200 or something. But it was like this. It was like quite literally like this ring right here. Like $90. I wanted to pick out what I liked. This isn't what you wanted.
I think I sent them the link for it. Now that I think about it, it was either way. I picked out the rings that I wanted. I do the same. Yeah, I don't know. Even now, like my style of ring has changed. My style in ring has changed so much. I didn't plan it. We were talking about marriage. Someone said, is anyone else glitching? If we're glitching, I can just go now.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't get a ring pop.
Oh. What happened on the horrible drunk night with Beck that you never told us? It's personal to Beck.
That was the only ring she could find to fit. I would love to know what size Chantal is. Because, I mean, when you look at Chantal's wedding ring, holy shit. I mean, so the biggest ring that I have on my ring sizer, don't ask why I have a ring sizer handy. This is a 13. I don't even think a 13 would fit Amber. You know what? Is there ever like a shot where like she puts her finger up? There's no way that this is fitting on that finger. I mean, look at this. This is clearly an accurate way to see if a ring will fit someone. There's no way that a 13's fitting her. No. Hell no. Are you kidding me? No way. No way is this fitting. No. Easily like a 17. Yeah, 17. It still has to be underage. Stupid.
Horrible drunk night with Beck that you never told us. It's personal to Beck, so I'm not going to say. Please remove genuinely from your vocabulary. I could try. Do you genuinely think you'll ever get married? Probably not. Probably not.
Probably not. Amberlynn 2 months ago. Oh, I'm marrying Emily. March, the SpongeBob time card, March 2025, 2 months later. Nah, I'm not getting married. Girl, give it another week.
Not. If it was Beck's account first and it became joint, why the burden on Beck to open a new account after the breakup, even if theirs was to start? That's fair. That's a fair statement. I should have been the one to get a new.
Because it would have been inconvenient for Amberlynn to move her money to a new account. That's why. It was for convenience sake. It all comes down to Amberlynn being lazy. What is the path of least effort? Follow that path and you'll always find Amberlynn's decision making.
New account. Absolutely, I agree with that.
Journey, thank you. Thanks for keeping me entertained while having the flu. You inspire me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that you have the flu. That's no fun. Lots of water, lots of rest. You'll be good as new. Thank you so much, Journey. I hope you are on the mend rather quickly. Renifer, hey Renifer. I got ready for my plans only to have them canceled. Ugh, but I can't say I'm mad to be staying in with Jordy and the girls. Let's eat her up. Let's eat her up. Oh my God, that's too funny. Yeah, I know. It's like plans canceling. It's like, oh no. But like you get to stay in. So it's like, thank you, Renifer. Maybe next Saturday. Polish chick, thank you. That Fiji water is the closest to overseas travel she'll ever get. What do you mean? She's going to Bora Bora someday. That Fiji water's the closest she'll get to overseas travel. That's a good one. That's a good one, Polish chick. I'm stealing that. That's mine now. Sorry.
Stay single for a bit, for sure. Are you talking to someone? No. Oh my God, stop. Someone just said the only ring you're getting is an onion ring. I love onion rings. No, the dress is not backwards. I have one worn.
Hey, that's not true. She might get a sandwich ring. A ring pop? That was ignorant, whoever said that.
One that was backwards, but no, this one's not. Is there a tag? Yes. Hold on. Let's show the tag.
A ring around her neck of residue. There's a lot of rings.
Folks. See? Oh my God, this is hard to do. Torrid tag. That was crazy weird.
We like didn't see anything.
The onion ring, that's kind of funny, not gonna lie, for real. Do I have a will? No. Am I on Ozempic? No. Have you ever been attracted to a minor when over the age?
This is so boring. A 500-pound woman lying on her couch is boring to you? You just don't know what real entertainment is. Who was that? Block them.
Age of 18? No. Well, actually, Casey. So when I first got with Casey, I was 16.
I don't want anything to do with Casey. I don't want to talk about Casey. Ew, no Casey. Casey comes up. All right, Casey? She just said that like 20 minutes ago. I remember I made the joke because I was like, oh God, a transgender person? I don't want anything to do with them. And now she's like, okay, Casey? All right, let me clear my throat.
He was 15. When I turned 17, he was still 15 for a little bit. And then, we're a year and a half apart. So, thoughts on Destiny? I don't have any.
Destiny's about to cook your ass. Oh, that was a good one. Because Destiny's last name is Cook. Oh. I want to see the Destiny X Beck live stream. When is that? When is it?
My hair is pretty thin, actually. How did the door come off its hinges? There's a door off the hinges? What? Amber, your hair's damaged because you have hard water. What does that mean? We're not 3 years apart. We literally started dating at 16. We met in person when I was 15, and then I moved in with him when I was 18. The door off the hinges is very old, deep cut from when you and Destiny live in Florida. Was it the closet door? You look pretty tonight. Thank you. Would you say you're a grown woman? I mean, I'm 34, but I feel fucking immature as hell still. It was a bathroom door. I don't know. Were you ever attracted to Beck? Yes. I moved in with him when I was 18. Yes. I wasn't. See, it's hard. Like, how? Like, okay, so if I'm with someone for over a year and I turn 18, do I just break up with them? Like, it is a weird situation to be in.
No, but you don't fuck around with pics. I'll tell you that. You don't do that.
Not gonna lie. Um, what's your favorite Wingstop flavor? Stop. The Louisiana rub. I was in a group home too as a teen. I get it. Oh, the good old group homes. Yeah. Yeah. The children's shelters of it all.
Her Facebook posts prove this is a lie. I actually don't know how old Casey is, but I mean, that could get cleared up very quickly. All we have to do is look up when Casey was born. Or just ask Casey. Look at her sitting here with her thumb on her mouth like she's taking a standardized test. What is this like whole crossing our arms and leaning on the table thing? You're not done yet. You're not even at the 2-hour mark. Put some effort in. Come on, I want to see Dance Dance Revolution, flaming hula hoop, juggling bowling pins. Do something, Amber. Stand up.
You're a giant baby. Yeah, probably. Did you go to Disneyland or not? Yes.
Oh my God. No, I swear to God, if we hear about Disney one more time. If she says Disneyland, my jaw's on the floor, or two things can be true at the same time, one more time, I'm turning this off.
I didn't have a crush on Billy when they were underage. No. What time is it? 11:03.
Lies. You said Billy was mature for her age.
Amber, you rock. Thank you. Do you decorate your own house or use interior designers? I decorate my own house. What the? Why did you lie to Beck about not going to Disney? I didn't. I already talked about that.
Okay, we're turning it off.
A whole story time. Let's see.
Kiana, thank you. I'm gonna go on Zepbound. I didn't know it was a forever drug. Also, first ever super chat. Take my money. It's not a forever drug. You can like benefit from it and then like get off of it and get back on it if you need it. No. You'll do just fine, Kiana. Good luck to you. Rotten Gospel, hey. What is with Amber emotionally cheating on her partners? Making out with Beck, but in a relationship, still with Casey before getting with Crystal. She likes to have a safety net. She likes to have a safety net. In case she's ever broken up with. I mean, because this is the first time in a long time that Amberlynn has had to do the whole single thing. Living on her own thing. This is what she's been trying to avoid forever. Skunky, thank you for 7 months. I came for Amber, but stayed for Jordy and the shorties. May not always say anything, but just know I'm always watching. Oh boy, I'm always watching. He knows when you're awake. Skunky Mayhem knows if you've been bad or good. So subscribe on Prime for goodness sake. Oh, thank you. Just Jamie, hey. Amber had a private account that Beck had no access to. That was the account Beck was forced to transfer their inheritance to. Salty Crab debunked all of it. Really? Oh. Well, I'd imagine... I haven't watched the video that you're referring to, but I'd imagine that Beck is going to talk about this and clear up the money shit. I mean, I think that I can kind of see right through this in terms of like the whole, like, she was just too lazy to go open up her own account and like the whole, like, keeping the money on her account because she was too lazy to open up her own after they had broken up. And like the 2 months after they broke up, she needs to get her own fucking car insurance. Beck needs to get their own... Like, I see right through that. I mean, Amberlynn trying to exaggerate it and say, like, oh, well, I was paying it for months after we broke up. Like, I see right through all this. I mean, you just look at the timeline. Beck was still live streaming with you in September. What do you mean months after the fact? I'm interested in that. I would like to see that video. I'm like that meme. I would like to see it. Bells, hey. She replied to my roach comment and said it was an earwig. Like that's any better? It was literally a roach. So you said that she had roaches and she said, nuh-uh, it was an earwig. You have lice. Nuh-uh, it's aggravated dandruff.
How's Mama Lynn? Good. Oh, you enjoy her, Raven. That's so sweet. I love when people love my mom. Um, Amber, since you're using Factor, you should try their low carb meals. It'll be super helpful. I'll do keto with you, Skinny Legends 2025. Thank you for the super chat. I'm definitely trying all their meals, keto included. But good luck on your journey. You got this. I do love a Factor meal. Should we have one together? I'm just kidding. I don't want to right now. Do you regret blaming Beck for your cancer? Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I worded that so weird, like back in the day. 100%. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh. It can never just be an apology. Yes, I am sorry for that. Period. It can never be that. I worded it weird. Words is scary. I worded it weird. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I watched a health documentary on iron. Low levels cause fatigue, but I think you're getting plenty, just maybe from all the forks and spoons. Huh? I do have low iron. I'm anemic, so.
You know what? This bottle of Fiji water is the closest that she's ever going to come to international travel.
Do you think 10 plus years of horrible behavior gives you the
I know. I cleared with that.
rate of forgiveness? I think everyone should be forgived if they're accountable for what they did, you know? Yeah, so dainty. I always thought I was anemic because I had cancer and I was bleeding like all the time. But I'm still anemic and I haven't had cancer in almost 5 years. So you still have scars on your hand. Why? I have excoriation, so I pick my skin. And it's like when I don't touch like a scratch or whatever, like I heal perfectly, beautifully, like a good.
Okay, but address being Neapolitan ice cream. Why are your hands black? Why are your palms white? And why are your forearms gray? I want the Neapolitan ice cream explanation. I don't want to hear about excoriation.
Example of that is my 21 incision of a hysterectomy that I had. It healed beautifully. No complications, nothing. Like the scar is barely there. Like it's pretty freaking awesome, to be honest. But I will get like a little scratch and I will pick it till it becomes bigger.
Hey. Pluck. You will pluck the scar.
Deeper and worse. Like I can't stop. I've been doing it since I was a little girl. My dad did it and I grew up seeing him do it. So then it'll just get worse and worse and worse and it becomes scars. And I've tried to get help for it and I just don't know what to do. It really sucks. Do you think any ex will ever forgive you? No. I don't. What's one thing you wish you could have said to Beck back then? I don't know. Like, because I did apologize to them. Like I read you guys a little short excerpt of that. Excerpt of that.
Excerpt.
So I definitely did my apologies privately. I don't know. I don't wish I would have said anything. I wish I would have just behaved.
I would have done nothing different. We know, Amber. We know.
Differently while we were together. Regardless, I don't think Beck and I, even if it was a good relationship, I don't think Beck and I would have lasted. And that's okay. Like that's genuinely okay. Like some relationships just don't work out that way. But I wish things just would have been differently. And I feel bad on my end for sure.
It's so weird how all of her exes hate her. Well, it's clearly all the exes and not Amber.
Why am I choosing to show my underwear? Because why not? They're cute. Do you still speak to your Aunt Tammy? I'm actually not supposed to really talk about that.
Well, what about Uncle Bumpy? Enough about Aunt Tammy. I want to hear about Uncle Bumpy. Where's Uncle Bumpy?
There's just certain people that don't want to be talked about online, whether good, bad, all in between. I just have to respect that. That's why a lot of like my family members.
Oh, come on. Uncle Bumpy reached out and said, don't talk about me. I highly doubt Uncle Bumpy cares. Come on. Give us the Uncle Bumpy tea.
Besides my mom, sometimes my grandma. Like my stepdad don't even want to really be on camera. Like friends, like they just don't want to be a part of it.
It's almost as if it's always been like that.
Play choosy on live. With what? I don't really have anything to play choosy with in this current moment. But I would. Are you joking?
Yeah, you guys need to respect that. Coming from the woman who filmed Crystal and Destiny on the toilet. Coming from the woman who said, hey, 15-year-old, come over here and show me your chest. Show me your new bathing suit. You guys need to have respect for that. Respect people's privacy. Respect their privacy like I respect Uncle Bumpy's privacy. Annalie, thank you. It's spring break, so I'm studying because I ain't a weak bitch, but I'm going to come back more studied and learned than my peers, but in the evening. Wait, was there more to this? Oh, but in the evening, I watch you as a stream to unwind. Aw, live a little, Annalie. Hey, come on. Who needs a big fat high GPA? C's get degrees. Thank you, though. Colin, hey Colin, can you imagine having to research, remember, and catalog your life history and lies like this all the time? How exhausting. I know. I know. No, that's not what you said in the summer of 2021. I love it though. Vixen, thank you. Amberlynn and Chantal will forever be Fuzz Blightyear in my brain. Oh my gosh, Fuzz Blightyear. Yeah, to infinity and beyond, quite literally.
I'd play choosy with you. Danny, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, it literally is the most calming thing in the world. No, it's not backwards. I just showed the tag. Last time I got a cancer screening, well, what they do for me, because my cancer was my uterine cancer, I have to get CT scans of my pelvic region / abdomen. And the last time I got one was, when did I get that CT scan? I think 8 months ago. So we're about right on the right path. I'm supposed to do one a year, so we're good. Show your cancer scar. God, no. Are you yoking me? Someone just said you didn't have cancer. Okay. All right. Asshole. Why did you have so
It was Nick Ocado on a sock account.
many Croc Charms? It was specifically to do choosy.
Ah! She admits it. She only bought Croc Charms to play choosy with. She didn't even own a pair of Crocs. Yeah. See, I have Croc Charms and I own Crocs. Why doesn't she get Crocs? Honestly, why doesn't she wear Crocs? I know that they make XL Crocs, like they make wide foot Crocs. They have to. Crocs have been around for years. They have to make those. Why doesn't she get a pair of Crocs? I almost got the Croc Charms out. Did you see that? Did you see me bend over to get those? Yeah, almost.
Did I find Beck boring? No. So I'm not going to be talking about Tommy. I'm not going to be talking about feederism. I'm not going to be talking about any of that. So you can...
Yeah, because she hasn't thought up a game plan how to get out of that yet. I just came up with a script of how I can deflect from Beck just ever so slightly. I cannot take the Emily rhetoric right now. You guys need to back off. You need to give me at least 4 years to prepare a defense against the whole shit with Emily. Back off. We're just getting to season 4. Come on. Let me breathe.
Send me as many super chats as you want, but I'm not going to respond to it because I already set that boundary. But you never had Crocs. I know I bought...
Did she say Emily? Or did she say Tommy?
So I'm not going to be talking about Tommy. I'm not going to be talking about...
Oh, God. She did say Tommy. I want her to say it. Say it.
Feederism. I'm not going to be talking about any of that. So you can send me as many super chats as you want, but I'm not going to respond to it because I already set that boundary. But you never had Crocs. I know I bought them specifically for Choosy.
We know you're still in a relationship with her. We know Emily's still lurking. We know. We know. And you know what? When Amberlynn was like showing her phone earlier, this up here at one point, you could see the top of her phone. She's on FaceTime. Show us your phone, witch. Show us your floors and show us your phone. Show them. Where's the phone? There's no way I'm going to be able to find the exact screenshot. I'm just hoping to like happen upon it. No. But there is, just, you're going to have to take my word for it. There is a screenshot of her on FaceTime and you can see the top of the phone.
Unit for just specifically for this live stream. Okay. No, Nick as in Nicocado avocado. I haven't used this phone, you guys, since I was with Beck. Okay. I saw your YouTube video today. This was when I posted my cancer video. I saw your YouTube video today. I wish I knew the right words to make you feel better. Seeing you cry like that really put a pit in my stomach, and I hurt for you today. You're going to get through this and come out a stronger person. I was hurting so bad. You said you didn't have 2 phones. I said I didn't use 2 phones because I don't. I had to go to my storage unit today to get this. And he was like, thank you so much. And then sent me this whole paragraph about trolls, haters, cancer, you know. And then because he was telling me I shouldn't be doing YouTube because of my cancer. It's going to make it worse, etc., etc. So I was like, I wasn't sure what to say. YouTube is my job.
I don't care about Nicocado avocado.
And it was all because of Nicocado's video. So yeah, that was really sad. Libby?
Oh! Wait.
I do have a lawyer for the situation, but I'm able to share this on my time. The craziest rumors are happening.
Wait, lawyer.
Feederism, etc., etc. I said I'm not talking about it. It's people asking me questions about things I said I'm not going to speak about, which is Tommy, feederism, etc., etc. I said I'm not talking about it. The creaking. Oh, it's just this. It's this table. Sorry. It's a creaky table. See? It's one of those like cheapo ones. I need to get like a better one, really.
Well, probably because you're putting your full weight on it. No, oh my God. Did you see she blamed the TV tray? Did you hear that? She blamed the TV tray. Yeah, the TV tray is all rickety and bent out of shape. No, it's because you're leaning on it. She blamed a TV tray. Oh my God.
Play Choosy with your favorite exes. Stop. Why did some old videos disappear of Libra? Oh my God, I haven't said that in so long. Of Libby, because the craziest rumors have. See, I'm not really supposed to actually speak about this because I do have a lawyer for the situation, but I'm able to share this on my time. The craziest rumors are happening about someone who was literally genuinely like a little sister / friend to me. And I can imagine being Libby and having people think that they were abused when they weren't. Like, so I was trying to just delete the videos with Libby because I was like, this is fucking weird. Like, genuinely the weirdest thing ever. So, yeah. Choosy with the exes. I will do it. I'll genuinely do it right now. I'm not even joking. Fuck. Do you use air conditioning every day? No. Lawyer Frank? No. I met Libby because of Destiny.
You can't type her name in Amber's chat. I didn't know that, really. Speaking for Libby is cringe. Why does she have a lawyer for that? Beats me.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Selena. I was super fucking misguided and immature, 100%. I take accountability in that. Why try everything but exercise? Stop. Call Destiny? No. Choosy Erica or Alexis? This is weird.
Taylor Morgan, thank you for your membership. Thanks for keeping this pregnant lady entertained. Of course. I love to entertain pregnant women. Thank you, Taylor. Clever Bee, thank you again. Loving the vibe. Just wanted to say you are vile. Oh, I graduated from sick. Thank you, Clever Bee. Girl Kiba, thank you again. Graveyard Hay, I'm calling the IRS. Yes, get him. Get him, IRS. Get him. Mods, you sit this one out. IRS, get him.
I have an answer, but I'm not saying it. I actually changed my mind. Actually, I feel nervous. Okay, Erica. Oh, you said Beck was manipulative in what ways? I don't want to bash Beck. Like I said, I'm not here to do that. Erica is wild for sure. That's so weird. Oh my gosh, go off paper, stop. Wait, where's that part? Do you understand that just because you enjoyed Choosy, it doesn't mean Beck enjoyed it? Yeah, I know, but that's like weird to me because they never gave me the like inclination that they didn't enjoy it. And it's like,
because they knew if they did voice that concern, you would like pitch a bitch about it. So it's better to just go along with it than to listen to you complain. That's how Beck was able to placate you through a lot of the relationship. They just went along with it because they know if they didn't, you would bitch until the end of time.
when you're in a relationship, like you do things with your partner that like maybe you low-key don't want to do, but like you want to make them happy. Like I am not about like Beck loves a movie. Beck collects movies. Like while we were together, like their collection got drastically bigger. Like that was their thing. And they wanted me to watch all the Kate Winslet movies. That's not my thing, you know? So I would sit there and I'd watch with them. And
oh my God, you cannot compare the two. Making Beck play Choosy for days on end versus you watching a Kate Winslet movie that you didn't have interest in. That's what relationships are all about, you guys. It's about compromise. It's about meeting each other in the middle. Even though, no, Beck didn't have interest in Choosy, and yes, I made them play it for days on end. Well, what about all the times that I watched that 1 or 2 Kate Winslet movies? What about that? That was like 2 hours of my time that I'll never get back. Oh my God.
you know, Choosy was just like an activity for me that I liked. So I never once thought it was something that they didn't want to do. I think that when you love someone and you're in a relationship with someone, like sometimes you have a hobby and you want your partner to join in and vice versa. And that's all literally genuinely it was for me. And it just makes me sad that it was something bigger for them. And I wish they would have just told me because trust me, there were times where I was like, oh my God, let's play a board game. Let's do this. Let's do that. And they never wanted to. And I accepted it. So when it comes to Choosy, it would have just been that as well. If they didn't want to, they could have said so, and I would have, accepted it as what it was,
I never knew that Beck didn't want to go through all of my earrings one by one. I never knew that Beck didn't want to go through all of my Croc charms to which I didn't even own a pair of Crocs for. I just never knew. I was never given an inclination.
Wait, what? I also collect movies. I've been with my Choosy for hours and days at a time. Not for days at a time. That's the part that's crazy. Crazy. For me, myself, though, I could sit there and do it for hours. Absolutely. Do you regret your friendship with Alexis? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Why? What did Alexis ever do that was wrong?
How I Met Your Mother or Friends. I've never really seen either of them. No, Jay. No. Jesus Christ. Did you get your BPD diagnosis from Life Plus Cindy? No, that's actually the reason, because I got diagnosed before I even found her. And then when I found her, I was like, whoa. No wonder why I'm like, well, I know that I'm a catfish. I'm like a catfish, fatfish, as they call them.
I know that I'm a catfish. Look at this perfect V formation that is forming of her lip. Look at this. This is crazy. You know birds, when they fly south and they form that V? I mean, really, this is what they drew inspiration from. That's incredible. Nature really is beautiful. Easy, squeezy, choker, cheesy. Thank you so much. Amberlynn should have named her live stream Brocahontas with her hair like this. Brocahontas. That's cute. Veronica Lynn, thank you so much for your membership. Welcome aboard. Milas Ruth, thank you again. Liar, liar, torrid panties on fire. Yeah, it's coming after that mattress. They're going to share the same flame. Anna Lee, thank you. You can call me Annie Valentine, Jord. Okay. Not Anna Lee Rose, just Anna Valentine. Oh, Annie Valentine. Got it. All right. I'll remember that. I might not, but I will try. I'll do my best. CC Viz, thank you for 13 months. Holy cow. I love watching the downfall of the blob. Love you, Jordy. Happy 13 months being a shorty. 13 months is a long time. Thank you so much. The V bird formation. Torn pantyhose, thank you. Jordy, it's my birthday. Take my money. Happy birthday to you, torn pantyhose. That is awesome. The good old pantyhose gang. Hadil, thank you. I'm trying to get my boyfriend Adrian into girl world. Can you persuade him for me? Love you, Jordy. Adrian, you will laugh your ass off. It's sometimes a slow burn, and it always isn't funny. Sometimes it's more petty drama than it is humor. But we have a good time here. You just got to give it a few minutes, or hours, or days. Beck did. So can you. Keto Naturally, thank you. I had to open up an entirely new account when I got my payments from my job switched with my husband's. There are government laws. Yeah, I want to hear Beck's side of the whole, like, why the bank account closed and shit. I want to get that cleared up. Thank you, Keto. Lady Savage, hey. Love from Australia. All I have to say is this useless sack of human waste is going to have karma coming soon. Jordy, you're going to need your own therapist after covering her. Don't use Amber's. Wasn't planning on it. Wasn't planning on it. Thank you, Lady Savage. Cara Bear, thank you so much for your membership.
Yeah, so she looks different. Don't we all though? Like, we all look different in our photos. Like, that's just how it is.
What?
Fatfish is crazy. It's a catfish, fatfish. That's literally me. That is literally me. Like, you can't, like, there's no denying.
This Fiji water is the closest that she's ever gonna get to international travel.
It. Nah, don't hold back. Someone's like, dude, Lex was unrecognizable. I would have.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, she's talking about Alexis. Oh, she's calling Alexis a fat fish. You better watch out, Amber. There's going to be an AI rap made about you real soon.
I think Alexis is very attractive, okay? So I don't want anyone to twist what I'm saying, but I wouldn't have recognized her.
Oh my God. She called Alexis a fat fish. Oh shit. I can't wait for the next remix to drop.
That's all. I see people. Oh my God! I could say the sky is blue and it's actually blue, and people be like, "Nah, it's pink." Like, it's scary. You. The cruelest thing I ever said to Beck. God, I can't remember a lot of what happened, obviously, but let me think of something. It's not really what I said. It's just like what I did, like forcing them to like come home quicker.
Yeah, the actions. You know the old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Who cares what anybody says? I mean, I've talked shit on this woman for years now. I've never done anything to her physically. It's all about actions.
And like being annoying about it, you know? But are you joking? Are you freaking joking? There was never like an actual timer involved, and Beck.
Oh my God, no timers.
Finally, like, came out and said that there was never a timer involved. So I'm glad that they did that. But like, why did they say there was in the beginning? That's weird to me. Do you worry about your health as you get older? Yes, I do.
Timer in regards to what?
Are you freaking joking? Wicked. Oh. Have you watched Wicked? Oh, yes. So good. Are you joking? Are you freaking joking?
Joaquin.
There was never like an actual timer involved, and Beck finally like came out and said that there was never a timer involved.
Timer for what? Are you referring to timers in general or one timer? What are you talking about here? What's the T? Because there were timers. And I don't ever remember Beck saying, no, I lied about the timers.
So I'm glad that they did that, but like...
Stop skipping. You missed stuff. What's hard not to skip?
Like, why did they say there was in the beginning? That's weird to me. Do you worry about your health as you get older? Yes, I do. Do you think Ariana and Cynthia are in love? I've thought about that. It can be like a platonic thing too, you know? Beck said they picked lint off of you all the time. You said it was only a few times. Explain. Okay, so never did they pick lint off of me.
Okay, this is boring. This is repeated pluck. Yeah, we get it.
But yet no one wants to believe a single word that I say about any sort of situation. It's just like pointless at this point, you know?
Because you never make any sense. You tell more lies than you do truths.
What is a narcissist prayer?
Lathonda, thank you. I love how she slipped at the end, saying Beck had access to all the money, but then when asked why did she buy the ring, she said, because I was the one with all the money. Yeah, never be fooled. It was Amber's money. It was Beck's account. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Annie Valentine. See, I remembered. I hope my new friend Lacey's watching. Shout out to Lacey. I have a crush on her. My first friend, IRL, to already know about Girl World, a match made in Girl World. I love that. Girl World bringing people together. Our dislike for Amberlynn bringing people together. I love it. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Lacey. Lavuwu, hey, thank you for 7 months. Sorry, I've been Replay Gang. You never have to apologize for Replay Gang. We love them as well. Thank you, Lavuwu. Heavy, hey, Heavy. Look up scary stories to tell in the dark. It looks like our girl loved it. I know exactly what character you're talking about. I've seen the movie. I've read the book. That thing is terrifying. Yes, I know exactly the character you're talking about. That comparison's been made before on here. Carissa, hey Carissa, thank you. I'm out bowling and drinking. I'm imagining Amber's moon face as the bowling pins. I got 3 strikes. Hey, that's all it takes. That's awesome, Carissa. I hope you have fun tonight. Bells, hey Bells. I don't know if this is nitpicky, but her constantly using the wrong name and pronouns for Beck is so rude. It just kind of shows the person she really is. Well, according to Beck, Amberlynn only recently started respecting the pronouns because she was called out on it and really kind of had to bring it to the public platform. So now that she's actively talking about Beck, she's trying her best to do the correct pronouns. But before, when she was told, she didn't really care. I don't know. You look like a girl to me. That's what she said. I don't know. You look like a girl to me. Rachel, thank you. To quote Jules Sparkles, have your moment because you're not going to have too many more, bitch. Aw, Jules Sparkles. I love that. I thank you so much, Rachel. Smokey. Hey, Smokey. Watching tonight with my cats, but don't worry, they're chipped and the back door is closed. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Chipped cats, closed doors. Thank you, Smokey. Cece Viz, hey, Cece. Does she realize proving everything Beck is saying true? Oh, Lord, the lights are on, but no one's home. Yeah, she is. I mean, the whole thing about, like, the debit card and I paid for shit for months after we were broken up. I mean, that just makes her look like an idiot. Whatever. Milus Ruth, thank you again. Caitlin C, thank you for 2 months. This super chat only says the word fat. Okay, thank you. Minky Medulla, hello. Going to Mexico Monday. I'm so excited. Escaping the New York winter. Thanks for keeping me company through a tough week. Oh my God, I wish I was going to Mexico. Can I meet you there? Thank you, Minky. Have a great time. Kyoto Blood Rose, thank you. She was still forcing Beck to sleep in the same bed. Throughout, I don't know if that was the case in July and August, but if it was, like, just furthers my point. Clever B, thank you. I'm wine drunk with an ice mask on. Take some more. Sitting here with my sitter's cats, Link and Zelda. Oh my God. I thought that Link and Zelda were the same person. Who's Zelda? I thought Zelda's like that little blonde-haired elf thing with the sword. Well, who's Link then? Aren't they the same person? I thought it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like Yugi and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the same person. No? Zelda is the princess. Oh, I thought Zelda was like the blonde-haired boy. Wait, is Link is the one you play as? Is Link a boy? I don't play Zelda. I've never played Zelda. The dude is Link. Yes. Okay. I thought they were the same person. Zelda is the princess. Okay. All right. You know what? How nasty of you to come in here. How nasty of you to come in here and say, OMG, are you serious? This is ridiculous. I was clearly rage baiting you. I was clearly messing with you guys, and you took the bait. Seriously, the zombie cattle audience took the bait. See? Idiots. Idiots. Y'all took the bait. I knew that all along. You know what, Clever B? You started this. You started this. By babysitting cats named Link and Zelda, you started this. Now I'm getting tomato emoji because of you. Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Ellie, hey Ellie. Petition to call her fupa a fume hood. A fume hood. Oh my God. I might have to take that one. Past curfew, thank you. I love your delivery of blob drama. I love blob drama too. That's what we might have to start calling it. Thank you so much, Past. Site for psoriasis. Thank you so much for that. I made sure not to get blood on anything. Babe, you couldn't even reach your own flaps, let alone clean up after yourself. Yeah, I made sure not to get blood on any. There was never any blood. Like, I cannot believe that this is an actual argument happening. There was no blood. No, I did get wiped. Yes, for 9 months I got wiped, but there was never blood on the mattress. Like, congrats. What soap operas do you watch? I'm not like actively watching them, but like I keep up like here and there with Young and the Restless and Bold. Katrina, thank you. She always said the mattress was for her legs. Yeah, she would always like plop on it. She would like sit on it like a baby. Jay, thank you for your membership. Hey, Jay. Laura Case, thank you. Update on my date from last night. I told him Amberlynn lore, and he thought it was funny. I think I found my caretaker. Oh, boy. He ought to get a wiping, Laura. Oh, my gosh. I suppose if Amberlynn ever proposes again or makes someone else propose, she should have them propose with the toilet paper. Will you let me wipe you for the rest of your life? Okay, this is just getting degenerate-y. Deborah Kirk, hey, if Amber had a car, the horn sound would be BPD. Oh my gosh, too funny, too funny. No, she has too much anxiety to drive, but that's a funny scenario. Is that what we call boyfriends now? Caregivers? Well, yeah, what else are they good for? Possibly Kim, thank you for 4 months. Beck said they were on the phone with Destiny at some point during the live. Amber probably lit a fire under their asses. Can't wait to see the response. I know. I hope that Destiny has more tea or found more tea. Because, I mean, really, their expose was just them talking about what happened in old clips. I hope they actually have, like, screenshots and stuff from back then. That'd be spicy. B, thank you. Remember when she touched her toes? That's the wiping pose. Yes, I do remember when she touched her toes. In the video, she said, I'm touching the floor, bitches. I remember that very well. You think that was the pose? Probably. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being it. I don't know. Sala, hey Sala. Shirtless Jordy is the best. You're seriously very good looking, very appealing to the eyes, and many of your self-acclaimed shorties agree. Thank you so much, Chantal's husband. I really appreciate you giving me compliments about my looks. That means a lot, especially coming from you. Thank you, Sala. Katrina Rose, hello. Are we all forgetting she has admitted to not fitting on the toilet? I mean, I don't know. No, because remember, when did she not fit on the toilet? Because there have been many different toilets throughout Amberverse history. But I mean, just like even last year when she did that whole like toxic gossip train. Remember in that video, she was sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Now flush. Yeah, I don't know. I need some clarification on that, Katrina. Cat met you, hey. Amberlynn collecting mental illness like they're Pokemon and not getting medicated. She treats it like a grade school show and tell. This week, I brought in my dissociative disorder. Oh. I'm going to pass it around the class so each of you can hold it. Stupid. Collecting them like Pokemon. Oh my god. Did Pokemon ever get banned at y'all's schools? I remember everything got banned at my school. It was like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Harry Potter. Harry Potter even got banned. Beyblades got banned. Hot Wheels got banned. Like everything got banned. So annoying. Camilla, hey, thank you for your membership. Psychiatrists, psychologists, and licensed therapists can diagnose depending on the state and the disorder. Thank you so much, Camilla. Welcome. Martina, thank you again. Spooky Queen gifted 5 memberships on Twitch just a little while ago. Thank you so much. All the gifted memberships coming in hot on YouTube. We had to show Twitch some love too. Thank you so much for doing that, Spooky. Welcome, guys. The Twitch community expands. Darth Hater, hey, she pulled out a textbook to diagnose herself. You know, the handy dandy textbook. Yeah, maybe she could be the next Blue's Clues host. Sam, thank you for your membership. Myless, thank you. Psychologists can diagnose BPD, especially since it's seen as a personality disorder needing therapy, but meds do help some symptoms, so a psychiatrist can be useful. Oh boy. I wonder what they would put Amberlynn on. I don't know. I'm sure she'll tell us. Cadaver Cat, thank you. Clinical psychologists diagnose mental health conditions and perform therapy, but can't prescribe meds. Correct. Thank you, Cadaver Cat. Rice Noodles, hi. Beck should have took the money and left her pungent ass in the street. I don't know if Beck really had the Beck at that point probably just wanted out. It's like, oh my gosh, anything to get away from her. Bibliophile, thank you. My membership is running out. Filling your coffers for now with well-deserved cash. All my credit card points go to you. Oh my gosh. You don't have to do that, Biblio, but I really appreciate you being a part of my community. Thank you, thank you. Nice to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Bearzo, hey Bear. I made a video for Amberlynn fans. I love you, Jordy. Okay. Oh, so are you like a reaction channel now? I'm confused. Thank you, though, Bear. Milas, thank you. Someone asked why Amber bought the rings, and she said because I was the only one with money. So much for Beck having her own accent. Yeah, really. Yeah, really. So many contradictions in this stream. So many contradictions. Yeah, the whole joint account thing. I can't wait for Beck to clear some of this up. D Lady M Pondu, thank you. If Beck had access, why did Amber buy the rings? Because it was her money. Peaches with Leeches, thank you for your membership. Eugenia finds comfort in maintaining order. Amber finds comfort in chaos. Oh, gosh. Well, two different types of similar chaos, in a way. Thank you, Peaches. Cool username. Jinxie, hey Jinx. If Crystal's parents left Amber and nothing the way she did with Beck, Amber would have cried abuse as well. She pretends like she didn't leech all her life. Yeah, but as soon as the shoe's on the other foot, she's the first one pointing a finger. Juicy, thank you. Been here for the old intro universe intros. Love you, Jord. Thank you, Juicy. Some of you all have been here a while. I appreciate the loyalty. Loyalty means a lot to me. It does. Thank you, Juicy. Karina, hey. Slushy the hen had watermelon today and loved it. Foodie Booty tried to steal it, but Slushy stood her ground. Fockadoodle Doo is her lover. Oh my god. Your hens are having sex? Did they hardcore make out? What is Slushy the hen's body count? Let me know. Thank you, Karina. Shelly, thank you for 2 months. Happy birthday. Can everyone like this stream? Les help Jordy. Les like the stream. Thank you so much, Shelly. Jax, thank you. I finished my Lego Tux cat. I'm trying to decide a name. Frontrunners are Gareth, Ruben, Reggie, Casserole, and Badger. I'm going with Casserole. Sorry. Everything else is kind of boring. Casserole. That's my vote. Minky Medulla, thank you. I love all your SpongeBob references. Thank you. They don't go unnoticed. That means a lot. Thank you, Minky Medulla. What's worse than a giant paint bubble? Oh, I know. 2 giant paint bubbles. Jax McCat, thank you. Maybe I should call Lego Cat Zebra Cake. You could. Jurna Kern, hey, don't mind me just paying my toll. It was tempting to ask her about Slommy. I'm not talking anything related to feederism, Tommy. No, I'm respecting Tommy's privacy. No more. I think they're still in cahoots. I know it just might be wishful thinking, but I think they're still in cahoots. I do. I think Emily's still trying to get laid on the low. Shiny Chansey, thank you. I want her to get married just because the divorce arc would be so funny. Also, there's definitely video proof of the Choker Cheese compilation channels, please. I'd imagine there's some type of residue on Amberlynn's neck that has needed washed off time and time again. Jesus Christ, super fat, thank you. Do you think Amber ever thinks about how she's more likely lived over half of her lifespan already? Yeah, because when somebody asked her during season 4, it's like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And she's like, I don't even know if I'll be around in 10 years. So she's very aware of her immortality. Thank you, Jesus. Sight for Psoriasis, thank you. Ring around the rosy, a never-ending game of choosy, a tissue. I've fallen and I can't get up. Babe! Oh my gosh. Coming to playgrounds everywhere. That little game. She decorates her own house. Just call her Blob the Builder. Blob the Builder. Thank you, Sight. Molly, thank you so much for your super sticker. Mia, hi Mia. Thanks for the distraction. My house is flooded from the cyclone. It's wrecked. It's as wrecked as Amberlynn's apology. No, the cyclone people aren't doing well. Oh, shit. Gosh darn it. The Australian cyclone got you, huh? I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, God. What a mess that must be. I am so sorry to hear that, Mia. I'm thinking of you, hon. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Well, just know the beginning's always the hardest. You'll build back and you'll build back stronger. I'm thinking of you, hon. Slava Gotchas, hey. Currently waiting on a Discord call with my boyfriend. He is entranced. This is some insane shit. Well, hello to Satoshi. Thank you so much, guys. I love when couples are brought together by Amberlynn. I love it. She can't make it work for herself, but she can make it work for everyone else. Middle-aged mutant bariatric turtle, thank you for the super chat. Caught you live after attending a mindful eating course. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I hope Amber is having the day she deserves. I can't wait to use that in everyday life. When I have like a little like bitchy interaction with someone, I'm gonna use that. Have the day you deserve. Oh, I can't wait. That's gonna be awesome. Again, me taking other people's shtick. Thank you so much. I hope you had a nice time at your mindful eating course. Hope you learned something. Hope because it was she sure as shit, isn't it? Bad. Audie plans, hey. First ever super chat, but I remember I looked it up. Mr. Snowflake interviews with Casey. He said he was 31, but that was last year. I don't know. Math isn't mathing. Amberlynn's what, 34? So he'd be 32 this year, so they're 2 years apart. And Amberlynn said 15 and 17. So 16 and 18 when they broke up. Seems like the most controversial shit that happened during the Casey stuff is the accusations that Amberlynn made and the pictures. Rice Noodles, thank you. Amber should say thank you for you covering her crap content. Is to be expected. She has the face and swine and the manners to match. Reaction channels keep Amberlynn afloat. As much as she doesn't like us and as much as she doesn't like hearing what we have to say, we keep her afloat. Because if there was no buzz surrounding Amberlynn, everyone would just move on to something else. And one day we will. Thank you, Rice. Slime Privilege. Hey, Slime. Uncle Bumpy is my favorite side character. Love you, babes, for getting me through this rough school semester. I know. I kind of want more about Uncle Bumpy. I want an Uncle Bumpy tell-all. Yeah, no, I don't care to hear from Libby. I want Uncle Bumpy. Get Uncle Bumpy up in here. I want to hear about Uncle Bumpy's rock collection that he gave Amberlynn at 5 years old. I want to hear about that. CEO of memes, thank you. I'm confused. Did she take over Beck's bank account? Kind of sounds like it. Beck, you need to open up your own bank account. This is mine now. BPD Baddie, thank you. New drag name. Welcome to the stage, Uncle Bumpy. That would be a drag king name, wouldn't it? Yeah, Uncle. Thank you, BPD Baddie. Dan, hey Dan, she's insufferable. To make it through, I'm going to need you to tell us to write it and play with it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if Jeffrey still says that. Did he still say that? I mean, I know he still goes live and everything, but I don't watch any of his content. Wonder if he still says that. I saw recently, sorry to get off topic, but I saw recently that Paul, you know the little friend that they had? Like, it was like that little like posse they had. It was like Eugenia, Paul, Barbs, and Jeffrey. I saw that Paul said recently, he was like, y'all, if I'm going to be taken seriously as a makeup artist, you guys need to start sending in more, like, it was like chastising his audience. You guys need to be sending in more shit. This like $1 little that you send in here, this isn't going to cut it. This isn't going to cut it. We need more. Why doesn't Jeffrey bankroll ya? Deborah, thank you. The creaking is the table yelling for mercy. Oh, I know. And she blamed the table. I know. Not the 500 pounds laying on it. The table. It's this darn cheap ass TV tray. Yeah, no. Spunky Trunks, thank you for 10 months. Nice to see you again for a 10th time. Stephanie, hey Stephanie. She also said that she made Beck pause movies every 15 minutes and come back later. Oh my god. Finishing anything with Amberlynn would take days. Except a meal. Badoom! Got her. Zing! Magic Melon, thank you for 13 months. Can't believe I came for Eugenia and stayed for a community that bitches out fat women. Thanks for making a safe space to snark, laugh, and disconnect. Is that what we do here? Do we just bitch out fat women? Come on, that's not what we do. Our community is about positivity, growth, building each other up, not tearing each other down, self-improvement, wisdom teeth, and making me money. There's a lot more to it than just bitching out fat women. Who said that? Magic Melon, come on. Thank you, though. Sight for Psoriasis, hey. V for Velveeta. Her upcoming biographical movie. Oh my god, V is for Velveeta. Zing. Love that. Oh god. When I used to make my own queso, I would buy this big hunks of Velveeta, just Velveeta. Oh my god, what am I saying? Never mind. It's not important. It's stupid. But I don't anymore. Because it's like kind of gross when you think about it. Carissa, hey. Amber admitted there were timers in an old live. She forgets all of her lies. I know. There's videos of her saying, yes, there were timers. Now it's like, oh, well, Beck said that there wasn't a timer. So look, there never was timers. It's really, Beck pulled that out of thin air. Just Svetlana, thank you so much. Think you ever bought me the membership? I never cared for live streams, but Jordy has me addicted. Oh, I'm the exception, huh? Not the first time I've been the exception. Thank you so much. Welcome. Ollie Oreo, hiding alone watching Girl World while my friends play D&D. I can't let them hear or I'll have to explain it. First, super chat. Thank you so much, Ollie. D&D, I've never played it. It seems like it takes too long. Board games that take too long like that, nah. Now, a 3-hour live stream talking about fat women? Sign me up. Danny, hey Danny. First ever super chat. Has anyone ever compared her to the bloater in The Last of Us? The bloater. Last of Us bloater. Oh my god. This thing doesn't even... Where's its face at? I don't even see like what it... Ugh. This thing is terrifying. Its legs are too thin. This thing in general is too thin. No, I've never seen this comparison be made. This is terrifying to look at. I don't want to look at this anymore. No, I've never seen that comparison. You've thoroughly creeped me out. Thank you, Danny. Sith Sense, thank you. She looks like an anglerfish. Amberlynn looks like Amberlynn. Can we... you know what? Who was that? Can we calm it down on the name calling? Really, the name call... It's just childish. It really is just childish. The name calling, the putting each other down, the false accusations, the laughing in Amberlynn's face. Please tone it down. It's the last time I'm going to ask nicely. Danny, thank you for your membership. Scram, hey. Someone called Amber Jumbo Siwa because of the bow panties. Oh my god. Instead of Jojo Siwa, she's Jumbo Siwa. That's funny. That's funny. That's a good one. If only Amberlynn could dance like JoJo. Snowplow, thank you. I had tone pecs with Uncle Bumpy and got his magic rocks off. Considering the concept of tone pecs with someone named Uncle Bumpy is a little... I don't know what's more terrifying, that thing that I just pulled up on the screen or this. Y'all are really trying to take me for a whirl here at the end, aren't you? Tracy, hey Tracy, how you doing? Another petition for the word returned list, etc., etc. Please, for the love of Christ. Yeah, etc., etc. I don't know where she got that from, but it needs to stop. Maybe if we don't give it much attention, it'll die on its own. Frantic Yak, hey, Jordy, I have a confession. Years ago, a random username generator created my name. A week later, I found your channel. I'd like to think this is a happy coincidence, was always meant to be. Oh my god, I thought you made your username because of the Jeffrey stuff. That is a little happy coincidence. I love that. Aw, Frantic Yak, I feel like I know more about you now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Shiny, hey Shiny. Can you tell my boyfriend the rules of dating a shorty? He watches with me. Feel free to insult, LOL. Well, you'd better get on board quick because Shiny is a well-established member of this community. And if you want anything to do with Shiny, you're going to have to go through us. Cross his arms. You can't see, but my arms are crossed. Got it? We got your back, Shiny. Olivia. Hey, Olivia. Can you say hi to my boyfriend, Andrew? He loves listening to these lives from me. Hello, boyfriend, Andrew. I'm so happy that you could join your lovely girlfriend, Olivia, on this lovely Saturday night of listening to me talk about some fat woman. What a time to be alive. We might be bacteria floating on a rock in infinite space, but you know what? Right here, right now, we are all together, and that is a beautiful thing. Fork Sniffers Anonymous, thank you for 6 months. I usually find Amber boring, but you make it interesting. Keep up the great work. Aw, thank you so much for saying that, Fork Sniffers Anonymous. I think that Amberlynn's content is enthralling, and I don't have to put much work into it to make it entertaining, so I disagree with you on that. But thank you so much for saying that I zazz things up. That's nice of you. Casper, thank you. What do you mean Harry Potter was banned in your school? Like the book, like you couldn't read the book. Like because of like witchcraft or whatever. That was like an early 2000s thing, like the Satanic Panic. Like that was popular like 20 plus years ago when they were like, oh, Satanic Panic, no, witchcraft, like that. I'm surprised that because I went to public school. I'm surprised that shit flew in public school. That's so ridiculous. I know. Irish, hey Irish. When is Destiny going live with Beck? I don't know. I know that Beck said that Destiny's moving into her new house, so maybe next week. Hopefully. I don't know. We need to badger them and make them do it. Haunting Journey, thank you for 6 months. Back from 2 times to the ER. First time stopped breathing. Second trip had a seizure activity. Oh my God. Bad reaction to a new prescription. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that. Ugh. Well, at least you know now. Oh, geez. If I were you, I'd get some allergy testing done. Ooh, that's scary. But regardless, thank you for 6 months. Sorry you had a seizure. Sinister Sister, thank you. Jordy, look up Boomer from Left 4 Dead. I can do that. Boomer, Left 4 Dead. I feel like I've seen this one before. I mean, but this just looks like a generic... Oh my God, look, that thing on its stomach. But you know what? This is actually good because I mean, like this thing has like these ugly pants on. Oh, and there's like a female version of it. Look at the pants. Oh my God, they can see my tum-tum. These are terrifying. Where do you guys find these kind of games? This is spooky. Oh my God, someone cosplayed it. Ew. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Look, like half of him. Oh, you can buy it as an action figure. Look, you can buy the lower half of him. Look, you can buy the lower half of Amberlynn on Amazon. Wow. Huh. Well, I know that there's like 20 more minutes on this, but I feel like she's lost her momentum, or maybe I've just lost my momentum. I don't know. I don't know. I can't do the rest, you guys. I'm sorry. I did as much as I could. Okay. So tomorrow, what we'll do is a double feature. Tomorrow, we're back to reactions. We're back to reactions tomorrow. Yeah. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. So today was an uploading day. Tomorrow we'll do the double feature. Monday, there should be a new episode. Oh my gosh. Jeez, it's going to be like Amberlynn every day. I mean, I don't even remember the last time we did Foodie. When did we do Foodie? Monday? I don't know. It's been a hot minute, but yeah. Or honestly, we could just not stream tomorrow and then come back Monday and do a triple feature. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do three. No, we'll do double tomorrow. Double header. Skip, watch the end.
How are you going to push a 10-year-old down the stairs? So I said, bye. Yeah, it is sad. Like, and then the first foster home we went to, like, my brother experienced really bad things there. So it was like the first foster home, it was my brother experiencing something really bad. It wasn't me. And then the second foster home, it was me who experienced something bad. It wasn't my brother. So it's just like nothing ever worked out. Like, anyways, I'm gonna go. This is why I don't talk about my foster care experience, because people like to call me a liar. Yeah, you guys wonder why I'm crazy now, because I had a crazy childhood. It is what it is. But I love you guys so much. Like, you guys actually have been way more supportive than I was expecting. Like, I was expecting like constant, just like, but it went way better than I thought. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. It's been 3 hours. I have to pee. Okay, so it's 11:57. I have about 15 minutes. Okay, good. All right. I hope that you guys have a good night, good morning, wherever you are, whatever it may be. Thank you guys. And if you guys want to be a part of my
15 minutes till what?
Tuesday live stream, definitely do that, because
Probably till the DoorDasher gets there.
I'm gonna start being more open now. I just feel like, why the hell not? But again, I'm never gonna bash Beck. Will not happen. So don't ever expect that. I will not air dirty laundry. Don't ever expect that. That's not the type of girly pop that I am. But anyways, love you.
I have like 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes till what? McDonald's closes. Lexi Martinez, thank you. I love your videos so much, especially during hard times. This is my first ever super chat. Glad it's you. I really appreciate you sending that in, Lexi. Thank you so much for finding my videos entertaining. I hope you continue to stick around. That means a lot to me. Thank you for the support. Somebody bought a sticker earlier. I don't get notifications for that, but sticker purchaser, thank you. Bubbly chick, what does that say? The bubbly chick does, I don't know, it cut off. Does anyone see what that last word is? I don't know. He's never gonna believe us. You skipped too far forward. Well, I mean, she said she had 15 minutes. I believe you. Huh. Thank you for that gifted membership username that got cut off. I'll just call you Bubbly Chick. Is that okay? Can I call you Bubbly? Can I call you Jiggly? No, she said way more. Okay, well, like, these last 30 minutes, I don't have the will to live. I'm sorry. She got picked up by friends at 1 a.m. No, it's probably the DoorDasher. There's no way that she got picked up and went anywhere at 1 a.m. Are you kidding me? The only place that Amberlynn's going at 1 a.m. is the ER. She called out Snowflake. I know. She said he cheats on his wife. He like cheats on his wife or something. She talks about it. All right. Well, I'll just have to take your word for it, CD. I'm sorry, CD. But I can't do it anymore. I'm falling asleep here. I have to pee. There's a lot going on. Uncle Bumpy. Like, there's just a lot going on. Okay. All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for some more fun. This was a lot to cover. I mean, a 3-hour live stream. I normally would have just done like a compilation. The fact that we did this in 2 separate 3-hour live streams. I mean, this was a lot. Like, it's almost 6 hours of reactionary footage. I mean, this This was a lot. So, but I mean, we made it through it. So I really appreciate everybody that hung on, hung out with me, participated in the stream, sent something in. I really appreciate you guys. You mean the world to me. You really do. We will be back tomorrow for our normal reactionary content. More fun tomorrow. Jordy, stop name calling. Jumbo C. Yeah. Me telling you to stop name calling, but also saying Jumbo Siwa was funny. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night. We will be back tomorrow for some more fun. Yes, we will be. All right.